Dr. D.
That's me.
We're back for some more battle reports, but this time we're going to play some Infinity.
Yeah.
And you're going to teach me.
Sure.
How do you play Infinity?
How do I play?
How do you play Infinity?
Do you mean just like the royal Wii? Or
Yeah,
talking
no,
about
like generally, how do you play Infinity?
Oh, okay. So what you do is you bring an army of, I don't know, 1 to 15 models. I'd be impressed if you could win with 1. Yeah, that'd be kind of tough. And then what you do is, based on the scenario, you either shoot a bunch of people.
Or get shot.
Or get shot. Maybe at the same time, which can happen quite a bit in this game.
Yeah.
And then you usually go up to some kind of terminal or antenna, and you give it a little boop.
Yep, push the button.
A lot of booping in this game.
So I was playing quite a bit of N4 right in the lead up to the edition change.
Yep.
It was the first time I really got an opportunity to play Infinity in spite of wanting to play it for years.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I've yet to play N5. Yep. So I know you have a bunch of N5 on your belt. What's been the general opinion? How have things been kind of panning out? I understand it's like basically the same thing. For
the most part, I'd say the difference between N4 and N5 in terms of like how to play the game probably hasn't changed that much.
Right.
But the nuances of stuff like the teams, linked teams are definitely much different.
Right.
I think that Guided had some changes in it that make it. They didn't neuter it by any means, but they definitely didn't make it such a brain dead thing that everybody wants to include in the list.
And that's good because that's one of the things that we had talked about a couple months ago when we first kind of started hearing about N5. Yep. When I had you on to talk about it, and that was one of the things that you said was like, this is super impressive and needs to be brought down.
Yes.
Okay.
And the way they did it is they just added more interactivity to it, which I think fixes almost every situation that this game can produce. As long as you feel like you can do something about it, if you lose to it, it doesn't feel like quite as bad.
Right.
As far as other changes, there are new deployables with like the turrets and stuff like that. That may or may not come up this game. I think I brought one model with it. And there's stuff like speed balls, which I think really add an interesting aspect to the game. I'd probably recommend for your first game you don't use those, just for clarity's sake. But you can.
I don't know what that is.
You can drop in like a supply box.
Oh, that's right. I remember. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And
well, I've never played Infinity on camera before, so I'm fully expecting to show my entire ass. Because I expect this to be an absolute tragedy. But you're going to kind of teach me how to do some N5 and beat me up. And then after I get my punishment, then hopefully I'll go back home and be better at Infinity and beat some of my locals.
I would say...
I'm here for training.
It's not going to make you any worse.
It's not going to make you worse. Perfect. So what's the operation that we're going to be playing?
So we will be playing Uplink Center, which is a...
kind of straightforward one.
It is very straightforward. It is what they call a direct... I always forget the name. Direct action. Yeah, direct action.
Yeah.
And you don't use the deck, which is always a good way to start playing the game.
Yeah, less moving parts.
Correct. And it's all 5 of them, because I think there's 5 that are in that category. They're all baby versions of missions that are in the normal ITS packet.
Right.
So
we're playing the baby version of this thing.
Of a different version. It's not necessarily... It's almost the exact same thing. It's just they will usually add in like a Super Trooper, which makes somebody a little bit better. Yeah. We don't have that in this one. Cool. But it just kind of simplifies a couple of the things that... I guess you call them advanced rules or whatever, I guess. But other than that, it's the exact same game. And... yeah, it's not complicated. So the whole mission for this one is go up to the antennas and turn them on your side. I believe this is one of the rare missions where we can both control an antenna at the exact same time. I might be wrong on that.
I think we can both hack them, but we can't claim them at the end. You have to be touching it.
So you have to be touching...
theoretically, we can both be touching the same one. And just be
correct. If that's the case, I'm pretty sure neither one of us wins. I think it has to just be one person.
I didn't read the fine print.
That's fine. And then the tech coffin in the middle is have your hand on it at the end of a round or a round or a turn.
Sweet.
We'll go over it either way where we're going. And then other than that, it's just don't let your LT die on the last turn.
Yeah, he has to be alive. I think it's worth like an extra.
I mean, it could be a she too. You don't have to be
They have to be alive. So I'm going to be running White Banner because that's kind of what I was playing a lot of in N4. Even though I am going to be playing Corregidor probably mostly, as well as maybe some JSA because they're fun. What do you run?
I'll be running Vanilla O-12.
Always playing the cops.
The good guys.
We just did the Other Side battle report, and you were the cops, and now you're the cops. I feel like there's a pattern here.
I had an astounding victory.
I remember when you won by letting all of your people valiantly die.
But your leader's dead.
That's true.
I martyred him.
If I can kill your lieutenant in this game, I'll consider that a moral victory. So honestly,
Well, I have good news for you. When you play vanilla O-12 like I do, you know who the lieutenant
is.
That's
fair. Yeah, that's fair. We also have this absolutely gorgeous table, which is beautiful and wonderful, and it's the whole reason that I want to shoot this battlefield. So we'll show some of that right now.
Which got to shout out Ernesto.
Oh yeah.
Arachne alumni.
Arachne alumni, and this is all Warsenal stuff.
The Warsenal pre-painted stuff for the city.
Yeah, super cool stuff. One of my favorite things about Infinity is the gorgeous tables, and this is a chief among them. So we'll show it off now, and then we'll show off the armors and get cracking.
Pinnacle of Infinity.
The Pentacle?
The Pentacle.
I don't think that's a word.
Pentacle. I didn't know it was with royalty.
So on the side of the good guys, I'm gonna have two groups. We got a Blue Wolf. My favorite model in the entire Infinity range. It's one of my favorite models I own. It's wonderful and gorgeous, and I love it. And next to him, that's going to be a proxy for Shang-Chi. I have Shang-Chi, I just didn't paint any of them, so that's the model from Tag Raid, and I think it's cool. So we then have Octavia, which, same story, don't have the model with me, so I'm going to be using the Hundun with the rocket launcher in the middle. And that's going to be in a link with a Zhanchi Hacker and a Zhanchi, with a combi rifle. We then have, that's the pilot for the Blue Wolf, because that's a new thing, which I didn't know, but now I do. We then have a Longya, Mine Layer, Faust, and Flamen Spear. I don't know if that's the way you say that. How do you say it? Flamen Spear, got it. We have a Mech Engineer to fix the robots. We have a Warcore, and then we have some Chemo Tokens. And then we have another group, and that is in the back, proxy for Haite, because swords are cool. We have Lang Kai with two monks in a group, because monks are also cool. And then we got a little robot, Pangolin. I don't know if that's how to say it, but it's a robot. So. And on the side of the bad guys, what do we got?
I'm the police, thank you. So this is a Gamma. So it's a Gamma with the Fearbot. This is the Kiata, which ironically, if you don't know this about O-12, a lot of the units in it are nicknames in different languages for cop, which is funny. So Kiata, I think it's Russian for like pig or something like that.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yep. Varangian. Nice. With chain rifle and all that stuff. Cyber Ghost, Coast to Coast with Hacking Device Plus. Very cool. This is a Ment Officer with the extra goo guns. This is another Varangian, the exact same as the other one. This is a Psycop. Multi-marksman rifle with the MSV1. This is an Alpha. It's my claim to fame. It's probably one of the best things I've ever painted. It's pretty beautiful. It's amazing, isn't it? And
I want to just talk shit about them because they're cops, but they're just very beautiful, so I have to admit that.
And my doggies. I even got little 3D printed things with little my dogs.
This is adorable.
Little copy dogs. Anyway, this is a Raptor. This is the Hacker profile, which has a multi-rifle with a Deva. This is a Team Cyrus, or Sirius, however you want to go for it.
I think there's a second eye, so I think it's Sirius. But
I think.
I could be wrong.
But who knows? And it's the hacking profile.
Sweet.
And everything? I think that's everything. Unless I make more. Oh, I forgot there should also be a Raven Eye.
Okay.
I think I took him out. Actually, I can go.
He's been banished.
Banished from Cop Town. There's a Raven Eye.
And a Raven Eye. Cool.
And that is the Lawkeeper. I don't know if I mentioned the Lawkeeper. Lawkeeper with Red Fury. Who's the biker?
Motorcycles.
Who drives a motorcycle in space. He's a monster.
Sweet. And what are we fighting over here? What do you think on a narrative? As lore bunnies, we have to decide what the narrative here is. So what are we doing?
So if you're playing White Banner.
White Banner, yeah.
We got to be somewhere near Slaverhamia.
Okay.
So this is probably some town. I guess based on some of this map thing, it's probably like a mining town. Mm-hmm. And who knows?
And the cops are coming here to harass the hardworking people of Yujing.
No, what probably happened is that this is near the area where Pano and Yujing are constantly having conflict wars.
Yeah.
And O-12 decided they were going to show up and clear it up because they're getting tired of the two hyperpowers.
Well, let's see if we can resolve this little dispute.
With violence.
With violence. That's the only way. So, Mr. Dr. D, as the professional infinityist among us, how do we start a game of Infinity?
So, what you do is you bring your armies and all that. You know the mission ahead of time. So, at the very beginning, you take a dice. You look at the willpower of your lieutenant, which you don't have to tell them who the lieutenant is, but you do have to tell them what their willpower is.
Yep.
Mine is 14.
Mine is 13.
Excellent. So then you roll, and you want to play 21, which is you either get to or you get below.
Yep.
So I got a 9.
I failed.
So your lieutenant's stupid.
Yep, that's true.
And I passed. So I either get to pick going first or what side of the table you deploy on and who deploys first. I will go first.
Okay.
So you get to pick side of table and who deploys first.
I will pick my side of the table, and I'll make you deploy first.
Go over. So some units will have a forward deploying skill. Not everybody does. Some armies have more access to it than others. I don't think I do. I don't think I do, and I don't know. Yujing is probably the one army I know the least about. So
I got some stuff.
A couple things.
Yeah, I got some stuff.
And so like stuff like ninjas and stuff with infiltrate can go up halfway up the board, and they can go further than that. Yeah. It depends.
Aside from that, it's just 12 inches up.
12 inches.
You just place wherever you want.
Some scenarios
which includes up on buildings, which includes on balconies, which you can just go wherever you want.
And it's probably a good idea to talk to your opponent if you want to do inside buildings.
That's fair.
Which a lot of our doors do open, so we could if we wanted to.
Yeah.
And then we'll be back after deployment.
Sounds good. So the O-12 cops have deployed. They're on the scene. They're ready to bust some skulls. What do we got?
Alpha's back here.
Whoop.
Psy Cop doing his thing. This means they're prone. Team Cyrus is right here. The hacker lady's underneath, and the thing's up there. I'm going to break all this.
You're the first one to break it.
Okay, you get 3 automatic crits or whatever it is. Flashball spot right here. Varangian in group 2 is the blonde one. Okay. The Cyber Ghost Coast to Coast is right here. There's a spooky -3 token.
Ooh.
It's super spooky.
I don't think I can see that thing.
It's okay.
So we're going to go around.
Well, that's the point. It's got camo.
Oh.
So it's right there.
Yeah.
This is a Ment officer hanging out on top of this building. A Raven Eye, who is mysteriously missing a mine. Oh. Which is a question an experienced player would ask me.
Interesting.
Yeah, so you never know. Maybe who knows what that camo token is. This is the Lawkeeper and Varangian in group 1.
Alright.
And I think that's it.
And now there's also a fun thing that we get to do where you get to not deploy a model, right?
So in normal Infinity, you get to hold off 1 model. I have Strategos, who knows how that possibly happened. Yep. And then if you have Strategos, you get to hold off 1 extra model. So I have 2 models that are not on the board.
Alright, cool. And now I get to deploy everything, but I get to also hold that.
You also get to.
Sweet, let's do it. And my side is all deployed. So, what do we got? We got Octavia up on the roof with missile launcher doing things. And we got some Zhanchi back here hanging out. This one's prone. We have the baggage bot. We have the tag with the Shang-Chi. We have the link with the monks. We got the big man up front. And then we have a monk down here. And then we have a monk down here. We have the mechanic. We have a warcore looking out into oblivion where she's going to go. And then we got a sneaky little camo marker over there. Oh, and I forgot, also on the right flank, we have a big camo marker, and then another mysterious little camo marker next to it. I couldn't imagine what that might be.
And it should be said that I forgot I had a Warcore.
You have a Warcore? Alright, we gotta re-rack. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
That changed everything.
3 points of just nothing.
Where is it? Just
for
funzy? Alright, Warcore. So we both held back some models, so now he is going to deploy his sneaky little boys.
Gamma.
A Gamma.
Who's the biggest, chunkiest boy.
He's pretty chunky. I actually really like that.
He's a chunk master. Raptor. And the Gamma.
And the Gamma.
The big boys.
He got the old cannon. And I held back my Haite, and I'm gonna put him over here and tuck him in behind this building just so I can peek out and do some things with stuff.
He's also a big boy.
He's also a big boy. The actual model for that is actually really sick. He's on my paint table. I haven't painted him yet though, because I'm lazy. I'm a bad person. All right. The first turn is over to you.
Yes, sir.
And I'm going to spend a command point to reduce your activation pool. So, fun, weird thing about Infinity, very different from most war games. You want to explain how the orders work?
Sure. So the way this game works is every order is generated by a model on the table. So models will have either regular or irregular. Regular means anyone can use it. Irregular means only that model can use it. Some armies have more of that than others. So the general rule of thumb is you want to have enough orders in your command groups to be able to do objectives and get stuff done. So
right. So importantly, regular orders can all be spent on other models, meaning that one model could theoretically use 10
every
orders.
single one.
Right.
Yeah. And a regular means that only the model that generates can use it, but you can use command tokens to turn it into a regular order. Command tokens are, you get 4 of them at the beginning of the game, and you can use them to reforge links, to do coordinated orders. You can do a bunch of stuff with them. Yeah. He used one of them with reducing the order thing. We'll get to that in a second.
So you start with 4. I drop down to 3 in order to remove 2 orders out of your main pool, which is basically a way to stop to blunt an alpha strike a little.
Correct. I have counter intel, so you only take away 1.
Boo.
You stink.
You're cheating.
No. Listen, I just don't play by the rules. It doesn't mean I'm cheating.
Perfect.
It just means that, I'm better than you.
So how many orders does that leave you with in both of your pools?
So I have 8 in group 1, which you took away 1, and I got 3 in the other.
Okay. Any irregulars or other funny business?
Nope, O-12 doesn't do a lot of it right
Oh, okay, good.
There's a little bit with the War Core.
Okay.
Who's not really technically...
Right, the War Core is just...
kind of his own thing.
Yeah.
She's his own thing.
So, we kick it off with you doing your business.
Yes, sir.
What do you want to do?
Hi, it's me.
What are you going to do to me?
What I'm going to do is I'm going to do some impetuous order. So, some models are so enraged and messed up in the brain that they just start running forward if you let them. Yeah. So the Varangians are literally barbarian people, so you got to treat them as such. So this guy's going to use his impetuous, and when you use an impetuous, you have to move as fast as you can towards the enemy deployment zone.
Yeah, you just run
full pell
to the wall all the way out the other side.
That way.
Are you allowed to walk through other models now?
You are. You always could. You could walk through friendlies, I'm pretty sure.
Is that a thing?
I think so. I don't know. It's one of those things I've seen it go back and forth.
I don't think that's true. I think you can't walk through a friendly mod, but
I think you can do
That's
it.
how we're going to play it, because you're the expert.
I'm pretty sure you can walk through friendly models. You can walk through friendly models? I'm pretty sure you can. Anyway, whatever. If not, post rage in the comments.
Oh yeah, no. Just for the record, he's the rules expert. So all the things we get wrong, you just got to go to Arachne and Infinity podcast and tell him why he's a bad person.
Go to Patreon and sub and tell me how much you hate me in a Patreon comment. All right, so I'm gonna go there. I don't think anyone can see me because I think the angle on her is not great.
Yeah. So this game is true line of sight, very important. I have to get down and look, and it's cool having a camera because I can get like a first-person view. But no, I cannot see.
So I'm gonna yeet.
The trooper can move through allied models, markers, and tokens, but they cannot end their movement.
You can't stop.
Yeah. Guys, I told you I don't know how to play Infinity. Why did you believe me?
Everybody's like,
that was
no.
actually I was testing you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. So he's just gonna keep moving forward.
All right.
I don't think anyone sees him.
So it's a short skill and then a short skill.
Yeah, and you have to do movement first.
Yeah.
That is a new thing that they put in N5.
Oh, interesting.
You have to do your movements first.
Okay.
So then we're going to do this Varangian over here.
And notably for the impetuous models, this is an order that they get in addition to whatever other order they get.
Yeah, it's a good way to cram in some extra orders.
So it's kind of, you got to be a little reckless, but you also get extra movement out of it, which is useful.
Yeah, and you don't have to use them. So I'm going to run here.
But it also means you can't get cover, right?
The way it works now is it doesn't stop you from getting the order in itself, but most of the models that have it, if not all of them, have a new skill called no cover.
Got it.
Or limited cover.
Makes sense. Where did you start at?
So I started here and I started running here.
So I did not see you.
I don't... The Haite might? If he's peeking down this road, he might see me as I pass through here.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. What do you think?
Just right down the center. That's a pretty long sight line, but I think we got it.
What do you want to do?
Missiles.
Missile?
A missile.
Oh my gosh.
Fucking missile.
I'm gonna throw a smoke grenade.
Wow. Rocket, I meant. I didn't mean missile.
Okay, that's a big difference. You're gonna throw a rocket launcher at me?
I'm gonna launch a rocket. So, because I saw you walk between the building, the trucks or trains or whatever, cars, I don't know, garbage trucks.
He gandered me walking down the road.
Yeah, I get to do a thing to you, so I'm gonna shoot a rocket launcher at you.
Okay, I'm gonna throw a smoke grenade.
Okay, to try to avoid me hitting you.
Correct. Which makes it a face-to-face.
Right.
So I throw it, it's within 8, so there's no longer any positive modifier for smoke.
Yep.
And then you are gonna be at range 40 and a half, like 41.
41?
Which I don't know the rocket end range on the top of my head. I think it goes up to 24 in good range.
It goes up to 32 in good range. I'll be at -3.
Okay, so you're -3. I don't have MIM or anything. So I need a 13.
So what we do is I look at my ballistic skill, which is a 14, and then we modify that based on whether you got cover, which you don't.
Which I don't.
And you couldn't. And also the range band based on my weapon. In this case, that's a -3. So I need to hit you. I need an 11 to hit you.
Correct. And I have Fizz 14 with no modifiers.
So you just need a 14. We have to roll under, but higher.
So you do hit.
I conveniently did.
Great. So you hit. So what a great time to talk about how damage works.
All right.
So you look at the PS of the weapon, which is possibility of survival, has been shortened to piss, which is funny.
You look at the piss of the weapon.
So what's the piss?
We're looking at a heavy rocket launcher.
It's probably going to be 5. It's probably going to be 6.
6.
Yep, so 6, and then you add the armor of the model being hit. This is the new way damage is done. It used to be completely different. We won't even get into it. I have armor 2, so I take my number and your number and I add it, so it makes it a 8, and I got to roll that number or below.
Okay.
So I'm okay.
Okay.
I am now out. So after you take a hit, you can choose to fail courage and it will pull you out of line of sight or improve your cover. I'm already out of line of sight just because of the way the move works, so I can't actually really go anywhere. Yeah, so I'm okay right there, so I don't think anybody can see me.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have to take the check to stay there then?
It depends on the model. So if you have religious, that means you're a nut job, so you actually have to roll to see if you can fail it. Or if you have courage, which he does, you can just shoot the pass.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, it's a whip roll.
Right, so normally it would be you got shot, so you're going to run in fear unless you can pass a check, but he's got courage, so he doesn't have to take that check. Yeah.
Okay, so, and then I got one more impetuous on the bike, which you have to do all your impetuous at the very beginning. Yep. It would have been nice to get that smoke. I don't want to be shot on this thing. So I'm just not going to use that.
Alright, so we're passing on that. And then we're over to regular orders?
Then we go to regular orders.
Come at me, bro.
Don't tell me what to do. So I'm going to start. Blonde hair is group 2. So group 2, Varangian is going to spend an order. And he's going to move, because you got to do that first. Okay. There's nothing over there. So he's going to walk up on the edge of this building.
Let him go to
he's going to be what they call a corner guard. Do you have any reactions?
I do not.
I don't think you do. So I will yeet a smoke grenade.
Yeet a smoke grenade. Yeet. So
and you can throw the smoke anywhere in that movement.
Right. Yeah.
Just cool.
Generally speaking, everything can be done anywhere along the movement because it's all sort of happening at the same time, so it's kind of simulating that.
Correct.
So in order to successfully throw a smoke grenade, you just have to roll under your fizz, which is like your strength or your physical spec.
Yes.
This is how you would like dodge out of the way. This is how you would throw smoke. It's also the damage if you. How does that interact with damage on melee attacks now? I guess we'll get to that later.
Damage for so every melee weapon now just has a set piss.
Oh,
so martial arts doesn't affect it.
Perfect. So smoke grenade, and the purpose of this is to provide cover, so I won't be able to shoot you.
Correct. With Octavia.
Yeah.
Let me just check a fizz real quick. But I'm gonna throw a smoke grenade right there. Just gonna see if I can dodge into smoke. Her fizz is terrible, so it's probably not a good thing to depend on. Yeah, so I will put it so that anybody that comes around this corner can't get shot by Octavia.
So we're gonna put one card in and then have.
Okay, so I go there. It's an unopposed roll because nobody can see me, so I need a 14. I got it.
Yep, pass with 13.
Smoke goes. And just for the record, this smoke didn't happen.
Yep.
Even though I hit, but I got beat in the face to face.
So my higher roll that succeeded canceled your lower roll that succeeded.
Alright, so then I will give an order to the Gamma?
The big ball.
Big Chunk Master. He's just gonna literally stand still and stare at the war core.
Oh, you're gonna look at my war core?
I'm gonna look at it.
My war core is gonna stare back into the void. And then is gonna dodge because it doesn't want to get shot by the thing you're gonna shoot me with.
It's fine. I'm just gonna shoot you with an APDA giant anti-material bullet.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call a speed bump. That is a very cheap model that is just gonna make you stand there and kill it.
We're at 32, which I think I'm in just good range for me. Yep. I get +1 burst because I am a Gamma.
Don't like that.
Big Chunk Master.
So I should know the stats of a war core, and I don't.
For dodge, I think they're 10 or 11.
Yeah, that's fun. Okay.
So I'll have 3 dice because I'm burst 3.
Yep.
My BS is 14. Mm-hmm. You're in cover, so it'd go down to an 11, but I'm in my plus range band, so it'll go back to 14.
Okay. And I have a fizz of 11, so I'm going to try to dodge out of the way. Please. I fell with a 15.
So I got 3 hits.
Gross.
So that's only 6 saves with AP.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, that's it.
She's got this.
It's piss 6. So again, just so you can go through it on your way. We won't do it for every single roll, but I figure for the first couple we'll go through it. So I'm piss 6. Your armor, I believe, 0 on a war core.
Correct.
And you take the cover. So in cover you get 3.
Yep.
So you're going to be armor 3 for this sake.
Yep.
Which doesn't get affected by AP.
Goes to a 9.
Add it to my piss and roll.
And I need to roll under or equal.
Or equal.
Just like any other
and
roll.
6 saves because it is DA.
Right. So that means each time he hit me, it did 2.
2 boo-boos.
Dead, dead, dead.
Yeah.
She's dead 3 times.
Sure, she explodes.
Wow. I'm pretty upset about this.
That's why I hate journalism.
She's literally just a member of the press that was trying to document the horrible war crimes that you guys are committing, and you just turned her into a pile of jelly. So normally, if I just took 1 health, she would go unconscious. But because I took 2 damage, she just goes away. And then I took an extra damage just to rub it in.
Yeah, just to rub it in. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna give Chunk Master 3,000 another order. So 6-2. So I can't quite make it to the edge of this building. but I'm going to go there. I don't think anybody can see me.
I agree.
Then I'm going to do a dodge. So the advantage of doing a dodge is I could dodge into line of sight of an enemy model and they can't shoot me because I've rolled the dice. Chunk Master 3000 is Fizz 14.
And the reason for that is because I would have already had to have declared the reaction, but I can't because I didn't see you.
Because you don't have an arrow response.
So you're popping out.
And something else you can do in this game, your arrow responses, if you use your ear holes, it's 8 inches. So if you can actually hear people around you do an arrow. So that's something else to keep in mind. I did 14. I got a crit. So he does a really cool backflip.
Nice.
It's pretty sick.
Wow.
And he's just going to pop around this corner.
Uh-oh. Surprise.
I'm going to use a command token. I get an extra command token because of my lieutenant. Who knows who it could possibly be.
Wow.
I'm going to turn this irregular order into a regular.
Okay.
Going to give it to the Gamma.
Okay.
He's going to stand there.
And look menacingly at Octavia.
He might be in... He might be into it. Where's it going to go, though? That's the question. Because I don't want to just be standing out in the open because I know there's going to be a giant wolf man.
I'm going to try.
That's going to come and bonk me.
I'm going to try. But think of how epic it would be if the Wolfman fought the Gamma and we just had like a big epic mech suit brawl.
Totally sick. Well, my guy's a cop, so...
What if everybody agreed to not shoot them and they just ran in the middle and...
He just had a fist fight?
Hell yeah.
Didn't even use their guns?
I got claws.
Okay, I can like barely get behind this thing. So I'm going to come out back here. Just get enough, just a little bit of cover.
So what was the point of popping out to look?
A little extra movement.
Okay.
But it didn't make any danger.
Yep.
It was mostly cool. He wanted to show off.
So does that order not mean that I get a...
You do.
Yeah.
So you saw me at any point in my order.
Right.
So you get to pop me.
Yep.
And so I don't declare what I'm doing for my second half until after
So
you.
that's the key thing, is that you can walk away, but because you were looking at me at the beginning of the movement, you can shoot me on your way as you're backing out away from the wall. Right. So Octavia is going to shoot you.
Yep. I'm going to cast gun.
You're going to cast gun. I'm going to cast rocket.
Yeah.
Or missile. I forget
good.
which one. I always confuse them.
It is a rocket. We are at almost exactly 24.
So normally your weapons would have multiple shots if it's your active turn, but because it is my reactive turn, I'm only going to get one shot, regardless of how many I would normally have.
Correct.
So my BS is 12. We are at good range, so I will go up to a 15.
And I'm in cover.
And it goes back down to a 12.
And I need a 14.
So you need a 14, which is good range, but my cover. So just +3, -3. I forgot she was in the way.
So in this case, this is actually a really good example to show how this works. So he got a 3 and a 7. These are both technically hits. I got a 16, which is a miss, a 12 a hits, and a 5 hits. My 5 beats this 3, so the 3 just gets kicked out.
Yep.
The 7 beats my 5, but my 12 will beat the 7.
Yeah. And we only count successes, so the fail just gets it going.
Correct. So
just to explain, because we didn't explain it on camera, everything I just said about the number of shots that I get is valid, except that she is in a link team with 2 other models, and that gives me an extra fake die, basically.
Special dice.
A ghost die.
Yeah.
So I get to roll an extra die, but I can only keep the better result.
Correct.
So that 3 was going away no matter what.
Correct.
Yeah. So you've hit me once.
Once. So 2 saves, piss 6.
So she's armor 2. So it goes from a 6 to an 8 +3.
What's cover? Yep.
Yeah.
So you need 11.
I need 11s on 2 dice. Let's see if we can get lucky here. We cannot.
So you can go dogged.
Yep. So what that means is I pass 1, so we ignore that. I fail 1, which means that I take a damage. This model only has 1 health, but she has an ability called Dogged, which basically means she will stay standing for the rest of this phase because she hates you and wants to kill you, and then she'll just die.
Who can blame her?
Yeah.
You've seen me?
Yeah. Which is cool, because she'll stand there and she'll keep making it hard for you to get over here and do bad things.
It's true. So what I'm about to do is now harder because she decided not to die.
Right. If you had killed me, it would have opened up all these firing lanes so you could just run around and do whatever you
Correct.
wanted.
And caused harm.
Mm-hmm.
Double the trouble, if you know what I'm saying. Alright, so boom. We're going to spend another order.
It's because she's secretly an alien.
No. There's no proof. Where's the proof? So we're going to do an order for the Raptor.
Mm-hmm.
So the Raptor has a little robot friend. They both move 6 to, I'm pretty sure, just double check. Yeah, it's still the same. So they're both 6, and the Diva Bot moves a little bit quicker. So I go there. Nobody should be able to see me because of the smoke.
Sounds good. So we can't see through smoke, and we also can't see anybody who's just touching smoke. Is it still the same where even if you're towing out of the smoke, I still can't see you?
So like a model that's like over here.
As long as you're touching it, you're invisible.
Invisible.
Unless I have secret space tech that allows me to see you.
Correct, but he plays Yujing, so he doesn't.
I mean, Yujing as a faction has plenty of it. I just don't have a lot in White Banner, and I didn't take any because I'm a bad person.
And this guy fell down because he's drunk.
Wow.
Drinking on the
I think
job.
that means he dies. Look at his fancy little hacking terminal. You're such a tryhard.
Thank you. I'm going to spend another order.
Okay.
So these guys are killer hackers.
Yep.
So what he can do is he can
Kill a
disguise himself and his little friend as friendlies.
Okay. Killer hackers, just from a thematic perspective, are the hackers that are anti-hacker hackers. Yeah.
Correct. They're the ones that have the one program that can actually kill
Another
somebody's brain.
Yeah, they can melt you. It's good stuff.
But they're also the other ones that have the impersonation. Cyber Mask is the name of the hacking skill.
Yeah.
So that's a whole skill to do that. I'm gonna give him another order.
So what is that? That's a fake person?
Now that is a friendly to you.
Okay.
That's Jane and Stan from accounting.
Oh yeah. No, I remember her.
I'm letting him go. The hostages, I'm letting them cross.
Oh, okay, perfect. That's really nice of you.
It was.
I didn't see this coming.
So Jane is gonna come over here.
Hi, Jane.
Yeah. Can you believe it? Did you hear him and her and Steve? They broke up.
Wow.
It's crazy.
What happened? Did she find out he was cheating on her?
Yeah, dude. Could you believe it? I thought they were doing so well. All right, so I'm gonna go there. So Octavia could see the Deva as it comes running out of the smoke. So you could choose to discover, or you can hold if you expect me to shoot at you. I can tell you for a fact that Jane was in fact holding onto a heavy flamethrower.
Oh.
The last time you saw her.
Heavy flamethrower, you say?
Yeah.
Is something changed with heavy flamethrowers, or am I wildly out of range?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's no way I can hit you.
So I'm gonna discover.
Okay. And then the second part of mine will be to continue moving.
Okay. So what discover is it's a check that I'm basically taking to try to identify something that is very suspicious and Jane-shaped, but maybe I don't believe is Jane, is what you're saying. Also, things like camo markers.
Yes. And then she's gonna go.
Has this changed at all?
Nope.
Discover?
I don't have any mem or anything. And I guess mem wouldn't affect
Is it
impersonation.
just whip, but with the range modifiers?
Yeah. And I'm not touching cover or anything.
What are the range modifiers?
Listen, O-12 wouldn't employ Octavia if she was an alien. Let's be honest here.
So I'm just gonna, the discover check is gonna be my willpower. It is affected by range, but in this case it will be at 0 range because it is about 12 inches.
Correct.
So I just need to roll under 13, and it's burst 1 for discover.
Correct.
I pass with a 5.
And you're a 3-man. You're just a 2-man because
I'm in a 3-man.
But she's not pure with them, right? It's just yeah. So it's a level 2 team, so you don't get the +3 discover. Just for the record.
Sweet.
So hey, you found out.
I did that.
It's not her at all.
Wow.
It's a Deva bot.
Oh my god.
With a flamethrower.
Oh my god.
Holy crap! That's crazy.
How violent and unexpected of her.
There you go.
It's a little Rubik.
You think you know somebody, you know?
Is it the same profile as the Aleph?
It's
Deva
the
bot?
same exact bot.
It's the same
It's the
okay.
exact same bot.
But you painted it all O-12 because you're a cop.
If you want some lore, these are going to be the only battle reports you're going to go
Oh
to.
no,
Where you get
we do want some
lore.
more.
Some lore,
We
baby.
always want
So
some
O-12 is in charge of Bureau Toth, which is the bureau that has a giant hammer over the database that is Aleph.
What a fucking nerd.
Yeah, I know, right? I read books too.
Wow.
I know it's
Can't
disgusting.
believe this.
So Steve and his new girlfriend Davabot are gonna keep walking. So I'm gonna give him another order. He's gonna grind his nethers on that thing.
Yep.
And then he's gonna run over here.
Okay.
And Dava's just gonna stand there. She knows what she did. What would you like to do? I don't think, because these are usually S5, which these really handy dandy things have actual heights on them. So it's tall. I think with your height you could probably see me.
Where did you start?
I started right here.
Was there a point where you wouldn't be touching the smoke that you're...
Yeah, 100%. I'd be like right here.
Okay, then yes, I believe I can see.
All right. Would you like to hold or would you like to shoot?
Was that also a marker?
It is also a marker. That's
Okay.
Steve from
Yeah,
accounting.
okay, that's Steve. We're going to try to discover.
Okay. I am gonna poke this with my hacking brain.
Wow.
So I'm just gonna reveal. You don't even have to roll.
Sweet.
Hey, look. It's not Steve at all. It's a Raptor boarding squad.
Surprise.
Surprise.
No one watching this saw that coming.
No, it's crazy. Oh no, Steve! You gotta stop drinking on the job.
Mostly because they're Malifaux players and they've never played Infinity before.
That's also fair. The funny thing is his name's actually Steve.
Okay.
Not to be confused with Steve from accounting. So he's gonna poke it. He's whip 13,
Yep.
so I need a 13.
This is for the objective.
This is for poking objectives. So I got a 1.
Okay.
All the icons on my dice are 1s. Shin Butai, new faction. And I'm gonna put a player A token because I'm player A.
You are player A.
Player aggressive. And that's where he will stay. Then I'm gonna spend one
And
more.
now because you have activated that, that is always worth a point by the end.
Correct. I now have
I,
all points.
I can't I can't unhack it for you.
Correct.
If I
So-
hack it, I just get a point.
The cool thing about Uplink Center is we could both have this.
Yes.
And then
I just don't
controlling something only happens at the end of the game.
Right.
So that's when you put your hand on it. You say, no, this is mine. You can't have it.
Right.
So I'm going to spend another order, and they're going to become Jane and Steve again.
Mm-hmm. I'm super confused about what's going on with these models because at one point they looked like a robot with a flamethrower.
No.
And now it just looks like Jane from Accounting.
It looks like Jane and Steve from Accounting.
Yeah.
They got back together.
Yeah.
They reconciliated.
It's a good thing that no one on my side of the board is smart enough to see patterns. They can't recognize patterns.
Well,
so.
if one of them had a notepad,
Yeah,
the
that's
crazy
true.
technology.
We didn't bring notepads, actually. That's not in any of my inventories.
They come around the corner and go,
Excuse me.
wait a minute. And so in turn one, I didn't see a real, just to kind of explain my thinking.
Yep.
I could have done a little alpha striking going on over here with the bike. Blue Wolf, I probably would not be able to easily kill with a Red Fury. It's not exactly a good fight. The Haite is in a position where I can't really get a very good gun on it at the very beginning. And having a rocket on Octavia is a pretty good deterrent for me just having free willy-nilly run across the board. So I'd rather just get points.
Yeah. Yeah.
And make it a little harder to kill myself.
So we did the O-12 like thing, and we went for the objective instead of just the murder. Because they're the bad guys.
What?
It's weird, because the last game we played, you were like, I'm just going to do murder.
No.
Are you out of orders?
No, I still got some.
Okay.
So, because I have Strategos, I actually have a lieutenant order that becomes a regular order.
Okay. So what that means is that normally you have a lieutenant. Well, you always have a lieutenant in your army, but it's a secret.
Correct.
Theoretically. They generate an additional order that's just for them. Nobody else can use it unless you have Strategos, in which case
And
someone else can.
there's some other things you can do
Right.
with it.
Yeah, there's exceptions.
And then Strategos just turns it into a regular order.
Right, so anybody can use it.
Correct.
The key thing there is that if you use the lieutenant order, then I immediately know who
You
the
can
lieutenant
reveal
is.
who it yeah. Again, anybody who's ever... If you see the models on this table, the lieutenant is very obvious to you. I'm not going to tell you who it is, though.
I've played against O-12 before.
Yeah, well, do you know who it is?
I just have to open the app so I can remind myself, but I
What?
will be able to figure it out.
That's cheating.
Yeah.
And against the spirit of the game.
I'm supposed to memorize every stat line.
Every
That's the only way.
single thing.
Yes.
So I'm going to move here. I don't think anybody can see me because of the smoke.
Okay. Nope.
I have 2 more orders.
There's just a bunch of smoke over there where Steve and Jane used to be.
Just a bunch of hobo. Well, I mean, they're over there.
They're back there playing 7 minutes ahead.
Do I want to shoot the pitcher? 16 inches. I don't know if that's going to make it. Let's shoot a pitcher. So a pitcher can shoot a repeater, which emits a hacking aura.
Mm-hmm. So normally a hacker, in order to do hacking things, you have to be within its zone of control, which is 8 inches. But anywhere there's a repeater, your hackers are effectively extending their network.
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
So then if I walk over there with something that is hackable, you can be all like, nah.
Nah, bro.
Nah, son.
That's not how this works.
Electronic warfare in your face.
So the pitcher's range band is 0 all the way up to 24. Oh, if that's the case,
You're going to pitch it further.
I'm gonna pitch it a little further.
Keep in mind,
thought
I
I
can
had a
hack
plus.
you through your
That's true.
repeaters.
That was also a change. Yeah, they did
You
change.
can't do that anymore?
So no, there used to be a positive. There used to be a positive modifier
For
to
what?
the pitcher within 16.
Oh, I thought you meant.
Now it's just 0. So I'm that thing way over there.
Yep. Pew pew.
Hey, it's within 24.
You're going to shoot
Crazy.
magic pitcher bullets.
I'm BS poopy. So I need 11.
All right, well, you roll good. If you roll good, then you win. That's how it works.
That's true. That's how I win Malifaux. I just roll really
You
well.
just roll good.
And then the Cyber Ghost is going to quickly run back here
Hide.
and hide
Like
from...
a coward.
Listen, he's just a cop.
Like a coward.
And his second half will be to hide further.
Okay. So just walking again.
Yep. And I got one more order.
And now we have a pitcher. Where did the pitcher go?
Repeater's right there.
Repeater. That's what I
So
meant.
if you come anywhere near me, I'm gonna... If you come anywhere near Jane and Steve while they're in their 7 minutes of heaven, I'm gonna broadcast it.
Wow.
to
You're
the
going to tell
internet.
everyone. So just as I think hacking is probably one of the more complicated aspects of this game, but just as a general rule, only tags and heavy infantry and remotes can be generally hackable.
Anything
But there
with-
is a program that you can use on anyone
Correct.
to give basically a +3 to...
Yeah, I guess I'll go through a quick rundown. So you can always spotlight, which is +3 to when they're getting shot from like a gun or whatever. Anything with the hackable trait, which is usually a tag, heavy infantry, or another hacker. You can hit them with kryptonite or isolation. I forget what the technical word for that one is, but you can either give them the isolated trait, which is essentially you turn off all their gear, so you can actually turn off their hacking. And you also make them feel very lonely because they can't talk to anybody on their comms.
It's sad.
It's really sad. It's a bad way to go.
Yeah.
And then Kryptonite is you put them in freeze lock so that you actually freeze the armor joints and they just kind of fall over, which is pretty funny.
Yep.
And with tags, you can total control them,
Yep.
which is where you say that tag is now mine.
That's my tag.
And I'm going to play with it.
Right. So tags are super scary and dangerous, but also sometimes...
Very stealable.
You know, sometimes they take your tag from you.
That's very true. I'm going to use my regular lieutenant order thing, and I'm going to create a turret.
That's a turret.
This is a Thunderbolt +1 burst turret.
What does that do?
It's a Thunderbolt,
Right.
but it's a turret.
Oh, and it's +1 burst.
And it's +1.
Okay, well, now I have all the information.
So a Thunderbolt is a new gun in the new edition.
Okay.
It has very similar range bands to a HMG.
Okay.
With a somewhat similar damage profile, but it is...
So it's like moderately long range.
Yeah,
Right.
it's 16... It likes to be within 16 to 32.
Sounds right.
I think I'll double check it to be safe.
We're getting a confirming head shake.
Yes, yeah, we got a confirming head check. Yeah, so, I just wanted to be sure. And then I think it's PIS 6. Yeah, 6.
Okay.
And the +1 burst thing again doesn't apply in reactive unless it has total reaction, which it does. So actually, in this case, the +1 burst would apply.
Right. So total reaction means that on reaction you still use your full burst,
Correct.
and then you also get the +1 from it.
Correct.
So what is the normal burst of a Thunderbolt?
Thunderbolts are 2.
So you get 3.
Okay.
Burst 3. It's
pretty good.
I don't
Pretty
like
good.
that.
And then I'm done.
I'm gonna say I don't like that.
Well, you know what?
You should stop.
I'm gonna tell you something my dad always used to tell me.
Too fucking bad.
How did you get in my house? Okay. Here we go.
All right, so it's going to be over to me. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tally up my orders, because if he has killed things, then I have less orders. So she, first of all, is going to die.
She's gonna pass away.
She doesn't go unconscious, she just dies.
No, she just goes straight to dead.
So-
Dog it is an unconscious state.
She is removed from the tip. Dead. She turned into a zombie.
She's gonna put her in a trash bin.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
She's like a tube.
That's where the body goes. So now anybody who is either in a null state or is dead,
does not give orders.
We don't contribute an order to my order pool, so we will then generate orders and we'll come back. So we have tabulated our orders, and we have Group 2, the smaller group, that's still got 5 orders because nobody died. And then Group 1 has 2, 4, 6, 8 regular orders because we lost an irregular from the War Corps and we lost a regular from Octavia. In addition to that, we have TAC-aware orders on a couple of models here.
Hi, Tay.
And they're
Shang-Chi.
basically, what that means is they just get an extra order that is specific to them.
And the Shang-Chi is an HMG.
The Shang-Chi has a multi-rifle, and the Blue Wolf has, so Shang-Chi has a multi-rifle, Blue Wolf has an AP Spitfire. So now it's my turn, and I get to spend my orders as I wish. I have models that are impetuous, but they're in a link team, which means that I ignore their impetuous because there's a fun new special rule that also makes my regular orders regular when they're in a link. So my monks are good to just do whatever they want.
He's the master.
Which is cool because they're really cheap. But what I think I'm going to do, and I don't know if this is the right play, but what I think I'm going to do is Blue Wolf, because I didn't hire a big chunky tag to stand in the back of the field. Sure. So I think I'm going to just try to go on a rampage.
Sure.
Let's see how that goes.
Sure. I'm here for it.
I am going to spend my first order on the mech engineer up here. He is going to do nothing. Wait.
I will not react.
Oh, okay, good. Because he did. And then I'm going to deploy a turret, because I can do that. And that's fine.
He throws a wicked curveball.
So we're going to get a cool little combi rifle turret, which is exactly what that is. I don't know why you would think it was not a combi rifle turret. And it goes in zone of control, so we're going to drop it over on this balcony, because that seems good. Mm-hmm. And then we can have our turrets are going to look at each other and make buzzing sounds.
It's a bad part of town.
And then I really want to get some things going with my Blue Wolf. He's my buddy. So we're going to spend the TAC-aware order. And we're going to take one. So because these guys are in a link, they both get to do their orders at the same time. So what we're going to do is we're going to go 6 with the Blue Wolf, like count. And we're going to go to...
You walk through your model.
Oh, that's right. I can just walk through my model. I didn't think that was a thing. And also now we can kind of cut corners the way the movement works, which is weird, but we're going to just go right over here.
They tuck their tummy in.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. You're in a combat situation. You wouldn't be like casually strolling around.
A bit like man spread.
What would you like to do?
I don't think I can see him.
Cool.
I checked there. I don't think I can see that.
Okay.
And Blue Wolf Boy over here, I think he's Coochie Keen.
Okay. So we will take another walk, and we'll get right up against the
You better watch where you go, though, because I will shoot you with a
invisible
Fearbok.
camo token. You do have a Fearbok, don't you?
Fearbok!
What are the range bands on Fearbok's?
Goes up to, it's like 16 to 32 is happy.
How much health does that guy have?
He has 2 wounds, no wound incapacitation, so he's got 3 wounds, essentially.
Gross.
He's a thick boy.
Does he have any special arrow stuff?
Nope, just
Okay.
thickness.
So I gotta just roll better.
He's got 3 Cs.
Unfortunately, this guy only gets a 2
What?
on his second move, so he's gonna...
So? I've literally never failed an armor save in my entire
You've
life.
never failed an armor
Never
save?
actually failed
I'm
a
gonna
save.
see if we can change that.
Well,
I will use my second tack-aware order to do Blue Wolf Cavalry things. And we're gonna go 6.
for pure purposes of making sure that this all happens as it should, if you're using attack orders, it has to be used on the model. So, like whoever the leader of the team is.
Mm-hmm.
So, in which case, if you wanted to fight this order, make sure you use that one attack order first, and then you use this one's attack order. Or does he have 2 attack orders?
They each have a tack-aware. I thought they shared
Yeah.
them, though.
So they get to move together, but the leader of the team has to be the one that's like using theirs.
Oh, I see.
So in this case, just make sure when you did that first one, it was this one, and then the second
Right.
one.
But they both can move. It doesn't really matter. It would only
Correct.
matter if I was going to get
If
into
we were going to
combat.
fight.
Right.
Yeah. So because when you go there, I'm probably going to be able to see you because you're tall. You're
Okay.
probably taller than this thing, so I'm probably going to shoot you.
Right. So we'll say the first one was the
yeah,
tack-aware, and the second
Yes.
one was on the Blue Wolf. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. Reactions.
I'm going to cast gun,
Cast gun.
and I think
Do it.
Varangian might be able to see.
Where's the Varangian?
No.
No.
I'm gonna say no,
Okay.
and I think that is it.
Okay, now what I'm going to do for my second short skill is I'm going to shoot you back. The other model will not contribute because it has to do the same skill. So I can't like move up to get closer or anything like that. They're just going to kind of stand there and watch as the Blue Wolf Cavalry obliterates your big boy.
They give moral support.
Yeah. So we're going to check range.
And in this case, you might want to get in cover.
I'm still touching that, so is that not still considered cover?
I might scooch him just a tiny bit.
Okay. I mean, he's touching it, yeah, fair enough.
And yeah.
So in this game, you have to be touching things to gain cover from it. So if you're like an inch away, half inch away, you're not benefited.
Yeah. But you do get cover behind almost anything. So if there's a crumpled tin can on the ground, you get cover.
Yeah, yeah. You can have like it's like there's a penny on the ground. You're like, no, that's
Hold on,
yes, you can't shoot me. How are you gonna shoot me? It's shiny. Come on.
I mean, jeez.
Shiny. So because we're shooting each other, we're gonna check some range. See where the things are happening.
16-ish.
We're gonna 19.
Yeah, 19.
Okay, that puts me at good.
And I only get 1 dice now.
Yep.
And I need 14s.
So I have all sorts of special fun things. So what I'm gonna do is I get +1 burst on my B attack, which means I get an extra shot. A Spitfire, I believe, is burst 4.
Burst 4.
So I go up to 5.
Yes, sir.
And I also have a little penalty to your saving roll if I hit you. So we're gonna do burst 5 on 14s.
Correct.
And you are gonna be burst 1 on 14s.
On 14s.
All right, let's do 14 off.
Like I said. Good roll.
I rolled more good. So
That's really
18 fails.
Yep.
7 cancels a 1.
Yep.
12s and 13s cancel yours. So you're going to roll 3 saves, AP, and -1 SR, which means it's basically +1 to the
piss.
the piss.
You gotta say it.
I gotta say the piss.
You have to say it.
I really hate it, but I'm gonna get on board.
I am armor 6, so I go down to 3 because of AP. I do have armor, or I do have cover, so I go back up to 6.
AP Spitfire is a
6.
PS 6
With -1, so it goes to 5.
Yep.
I don't know why they don't just incorporate it on the profile.
That would be convenient.
It's kind of weird, but so I need 6 plus your 5, so I need 11. I take a boo boo.
You take a boo boo.
He also has courage, so he'll just stand there.
So you take damage. You have 2 health, and then you also have
NWI. So I effectively have 3 wounds.
Yeah, no wounded incapacitation, which just means once you go down to 0 health, you don't fall down.
Yeah,
You
correct.
keep fighting, which is cool.
It's like dog, but cost more.
But you also don't die at the end of the
That's also
end.
true.
Right. You would stay up. So you, if Octavia had that, she'd still be...
Correct.
She wouldn't be a garbage bag.
You would not be trash bags on top of it.
All right, well, I like standing here looking menacingly at your dude and getting 5 dice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend another order.
Sure.
And we are going to activate the wolf and stand there.
You're going to feel bad when I crit.
I will feel very bad when you crit. Luckily, I also have 3 health. So we'll see. So 14's on 14.
14. Got 8.
I got an 8.
Yep.
They cancel each other. I got a 10, a 12, so it's just 2.
Good saves. I need 11s. I'm okay.
Pass. How many orders do we dump into this? I think probably many because he's very dangerous and scary. Yeah, I think we dump everything. So we're going to spend another order. And you might see a pattern here. We're going to stand there.
I will also stand there.
Okay. Oh, you're not going to...
I'm going to cast gun.
Oh, okay. I thought so. So one more time.
Stand my ground ball.
We'll do the thing.
I missed.
So fail.
3,
I'm
2.
still only ever getting 2 successes, which is a shame, but, eventually you'll die.
Nope.
Didn't care.
I'm a thick boy.
Do you have to roll to stay there, or you have...
So I have courage, so I could choose to fail if I want.
Okay. So
I'm just gonna
stay there? Okay. You will eat a lot of my orders. It will...
That is what's happening.
So I'll spend another order, and we'll repeat that whole process.
Here comes the crit, I can feel it. Got 5.
I got a crit. So...
It's on the wrong side.
1 crit.
I
1
beat your
success. You beat my ones.
So
4
saves.
4 saves. So a critical,
Yep.
meaning you match the number, it's basically 2 hits. So
Yep.
that will count as 4.
And it usually does carry the ammo type, with the exception of DA and explosive and all that, because those give you extra saves. This one just counts as like an extra hit.
Yeah. I see
I explode.
many fails.
All you needed was a crit. I told you it was coming.
If you crit, it usually does pretty well in this game.
True. I believed in you the whole time.
It does pretty well. Okay, so that only cost us 6 orders, but I feel it was worth it. It would have been worth it for more orders, I think. But now what? It's like a dog who catches the squirrel, and now, like, what do I do with the squirrel? Is there anything else I can see?
If you come around the corner a little bit more, the range.
Yeah, I see the ranging guard. They're mostly melee guys, right?
They are melee, and they have a template, which is a claim to fame.
So
and they have smoke.
So there's always 2 things to consider. One is get points.
Yep.
That's how you win. But the other is attrition, because the more models of yours I kill, the fewer orders you'll have on the next turn. So,
what makes a good player from me is you make it difficult to kill your models. So, in a weird way, sometimes being super conservative is the better choice, even though it's a lot of fun. So in this case, like stuff like Cyber Mask, where it's harder to kill things, it's just worth it.
Yeah, it just cost me a bunch of actions to try to get around it. Yeah,
this is the worst game to overextend in. As soon as you overextend, it dies.
Yeah, 100%. So what did you say his range? He's just got a template.
He has a template and a submachine gun, which he's very bad at shooting.
Right. It's like close range in there.
He usually points at the wrong direction.
Good. So the question then becomes, what's the best place for me to go to shoot at him without being threatened by other people? What I think I'll do is I'll spend another order, and we're gonna tow out, and we're also gonna move the check zone of control. We're gonna move the Shang-Chi so that we're not just standing in the middle of the open when we stop activating these models.
Just make sure they stay open.
Oh, they are not. Okay, so we'll go there.
There you go. I will throw a smoke grenade.
Okay, I will shoot with my Peace Spitfire.
Stop it.
Can I get a range check?
No.
Please.
14-ish. So you're within that 8-16 range.
Yep.
Good.
So, and you do not have cover, so instead of needing 14s, I need 17s with 5 dice.
It's pretty not in my favor.
I like it.
I'm going to throw this at my feeties. I need a 14. 11's pretty good.
15's better.
Oh, butts. Okay. I'm 2, and you establish you are 5, so I need a 7. I'm okay?
You okay.
I am going to I'm going to pee my pants!
So you have to go prone, or you have to back away from me into cover?
I have to improve, I have to get out of line of sight, is step 1. Improve cover is step 2. Or, like, not, or I can't, like, move
I think you can't move
towards you or
me,
something
right?
like that.
Yeah. Somebody will correct us.
It's something like that. But I can break line of sight by going this way.
Okay.
So we go there.
So I realized the thing that the Infinity Vets are probably screaming into the stream at this point, which is that none of my specialists are in good positions to push the buttons, and pushing the buttons is how you win. So I'm going to do a fun trick, and one neat trick, by activating the blue wolf again.
Look what I can do.
And this time, we're going to run over the button. And we're just going to leave enough room, for no particular reason, for a little base to go in there. And I have to stay in... I'll just move my whole movement.
Little robot friend.
We'll go like that. I can't actually see where I just measured to. There we go. Shinji's going to go over here. And then with my second move order, I'm going to pop a little robot out of the blue wolf.
A little robot friend?
Because they are specialists. And what do you know? A little doggo robot.
Here's your little robot.
What do you think of a little doggo robot?
That's so cute.
Is he adorable? It's a big daddy wolf and a little doggo robot. This is wonderful. Honestly, I won this game even if you destroy me. Because I got to use my little doggo robot. So he jumps out. I will then spin an order.
Yep.
To activate the doggo robot. And he's going to stand there. And then he's going to try to push a button.
So it is peripheral, so I think they get to move together. So you can move both of them if you like.
Including the other things in my link?
I think that this is one of the weird rules I'm not totally
Well,
sure.
get down in the comments and let us know how we're wrong and why we're bad at Infinity.
You're bad.
So I'll do that, and then I'm just going to get up behind the cover here because I don't want to be standing out in the open.
Okay.
Like so. So that if you pop up, you're going to get fucking smoked. And then we're going to try to push a button. So my doggo robot is whip 13, so I just need to roll 13 to push that button.
Yes, sir.
And I got it.
You did it.
Look at me.
You're player B.
Now, is there any detriment to leaving the robot out of the tag?
It could get shot.
And then what does that do?
That means you don't have it anymore. You lose a specialist.
So what we'll do is we will use our last order in that pool. And we're going to do just like a 2-inch move out to here.
Okay.
And then we're going to go right back to where we were. Arrows?
I will throw a smoke grenade.
Okay.
It's better
So
than
you still can't get cover. I should still be at good range, so I'm looking at 17.
I'm just going to move literally every single thing on the board.
You should just cause an earthquake.
I should.
It's a special rule we get.
I need a 14.
I got a crit. I got a 16.
13.
Okay, so take 3.
7, I think it was. I am remarkably okay.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
That is wild.
Alright, and then I'm going to keep running for my life.
I just helped you move instead of killing you.
Thank you.
Unfortunate.
I appreciate that. This is why you should run around in nothing but a kill.
So, this young lad be carrying a rocket launcher. And what we're going to do is we're going to use an order. We're going to take a walk.
I see Wrecker.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's actually attack aware. We're going to use that first because that makes sense. He's a 4/4, so we're going to go... What?
I see Wrecker and get scared.
And then we're going to go... It's not a wrecker, although I've faced wreckers before, and there's a good reason that you're scared, because they suck. Can you tell me where the turret would first be able to see me?
So probably like right at this point.
Okay, so I'm just going to go just past the little gap, so they can't see me, hopefully. You know what? It doesn't matter. I'll go to there.
Yeah.
Because I can walk through that gap, but I can't stop in that gap. So I'll stop somewhere like that, and then I will use another order, and I will, staying up against the thing,
Naturally.
I will just poke out so that I can see my little friend.
But you can see Jane too.
I can see Jane?
Yeah.
Can I slice the pie and see the turret without seeing Jane? Because I believe the turret is more to my right. I have to go back. Like there?
I'm gonna say it's fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think that's right.
Sounds good to me. I'll cast gun.
Okay. So you're going to cast gun. I'm going to cast rocket.
Ah! We are 21-ish inches.
Okay. I am heavy rocket launcher +1 burst. So I'm at good.
Yeah. You're good.
I'm at +3. I'm going to very deliberately use blast mode because blasting is fun.
It sure is.
And I'm +1 burst, so I'll be on 3s. They do get cover, right?
They do. I need 10s. You don't have Mim on this thing, I assume?
I do not. Okay. So I'm BS 14. Good cancels by cover. And are you at good range?
10. Yep, I'm good.
So you need 10s.
I got 4.
I got 6, a 7, and a 12. I'll pass.
Oh, man.
And they are blast, so I would actually drop a template on you.
2. You will hit him, that's true. He gets hit by a template, so he can choose to dodge Because he's under a template.
Is that a thing? Okay, cool.
That is a thing. So he'll try and dodge it. -3 because I can't see you.
Okay. That's got.
Ooh, I think he failed. Yeah, he's only fist 10, so he does fail.
All right.
So he'll take 3 hits as well. This is from a rocket, so it's heavy rocket. I'm not sure if he has +1 piss at all.
So the rocket launcher on blast mode is piss 6.
Yeah, I need 8. Oh no, I need 11 because I'm in cover. So the turret does go down.
Okay.
Or no, I don't get cover because it's a template. Duh. And then Cyclops armor 1. So I need a 7. He's very dead. He dies thrice. He's exploded.
Just flat. I like rocket launchers. They're fun. Now the problem is you have people that are in front of me, and I don't like that. I am going to not go mess with the people from HR behind that wall. So what I'm going to do is spend another order, and we're going to take a walk over here. Any arrows?
Nope.
Okay, we're going to walk again. Can you tell me where that robot would start to see me?
Probably right about here.
So
Just don't forget about that repeater.
Right there. Where's the repeater?
Repeater.
It's all the way over there. Yeah. Okay. Then we'll spend another order. We're going to get up against these little thingies, and then we're going to move just until we can peek out and see that robot, and then we're going to run back.
Alright, so you might have wandered with an 8 on that one.
Oh, I was supposed to cast Fairy Dust, and I forgot to cast Fairy Dust.
That's fine, just spend the orders.
Okay, so I also meant to spend this order and activate this Evo bot. You got an Evo hacking device, which allows me to sort of buff other models.
Yeah.
And then we cast Fairy Dust, which basically gives me protection from hacking.
Correct. So I think that does put you within 8 of it.
Okay, I really underestimated how far.
Yeah, 8 inches always surprises you.
It's true.
That's what the ladies always say. Yeah, so that goes right about there. So I'm going to try and isolate from the Cyber Ghost, and I'll cast the Flash.
Okay. So I can reset to make the hack a face-to-face, or I can shoot.
Or you can shoot that guy.
What does Isolate do to me?
Isolate means that you gain the isolated trait, which means you can't give them any more orders.
Mm-hmm.
Their own order becomes irregular, and they're -9 whip to like all the checks.
That seems bad.
It's pretty terrible.
I should have stayed back further. This was a bad idea. But here we are. I guess I will...
But it is a -3 to me because of your...
Fairy Dust.
Because you're in cover. You're in brain cover.
I'm in Fairy Dust cover. I'm wondering if it's worth it to just try to shoot the robot to cost you the order and let you isolate him, but I feel like that's probably not good. Can he still do things on his turn? Like,
if you get isolated right now, he's done. He just stands there.
No, can you do stuff reaction-wise?
Yeah. You can reset every time he sees an arrow, or you can do whatever else.
This might not be the best play, but I think I'm just going to shoot at the robot.
Okay. So I have cover in Mim, and our range is...
Should be good.
We're like 24.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
So I will shoot. I need a 13.
I am 14 plus 3 minus 3 minus 3 because you have Mim.
Yep.
Mim is just a skill. Mimetism is a skill that makes you harder to hit by 3. So I need 11.
I need a 13. Got 3.
I got a 10.
You beat me.
Mm-hmm.
You hit on 10. Is he crit?
No,
13.
11.
You need 11. Okay, you're 14. Armor nothing. I have cover. Piss on this is a, what do you say, Spitfire?
This is a rocket launcher. So
rocket, so 6.
It's a 5 on the better one, right?
But he doesn't have the plus piss thing, right? Oh, because are you doing it direct? Because if I get direct, I get cover. You want to do the blast. Because I don't get cover.
Yeah.
So you're 6. I don't have cover, so I need a 6. I'm okay, actually. Wow. The hacking attempt, he's with 14. I'm going to be at 11 because you're in cover from Fairy Dust. So I'll actually get it.
Okay.
And this is... I'm going to isolate you so that you're very sad.
Yeah. And all I needed to do was walk back here instead.
It is
smarter.
Piss 4. It's against your BTS.
Yep.
And it's AP.
Right.
So
BTS.
You get plus 3
6
because you have the Fairy Dust. So you go 6.
Yep.
So you go to 3 because of AP.
Yep.
Then you go back to 6.
Right.
Because of Fairy Dust.
And it's 1.
And it's 2.
2.
It's 1 save, but it's a PS4.
So I need a 10.
10.
Best.
You're good.
Didn't care. Alright, I'll do the thing that I should have done the first time, and I will walk over here.
Saying, I don't think anybody could see you.
I should be able to see him, no?
Actually, no. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if not, I'll peek out first and then.
If anything, yeah, that's fine. I'll shoot back again.
Okay. So.
I am I'm now we're at 27.
Okay. I'm still at +3. So I need 11s because you're BS. Nim?
I need a 7 because if you're gonna poke out, I need a 10.
Okay.
You got 5.
I got a 4. You hit me.
Yeah, take that. So it's BTS save. Damage 7. So you should be 6.
+6,
Yeah.
so 13.
So-
And does fairness doesn't apply to that, so it's just
No.
13s. 10.
Good.
Pass. I am out of orders. It's over to you. If you're enjoying this video and you want to support the channel, then there's a couple of different ways that you can do that. The first would be to pick up some merchandise through my merch store. You can grab a t-shirt, a hoodie, a mug, a sticker, all sorts of cool stuff like that. You can also shop using my affiliate links, so if you're going to make any purchases from any of these companies, you can use the links in the description below to make your purchases, and it will go directly to supporting the channel at no extra cost to you. There's also a link for my Ko-fi if you would just like to give me a tip, or my Patreon if you want to support me longer term. I have a bunch of different tiers there, and there are all sorts of benefits available to people, such as early access to videos, ad-free videos, the opportunity to vote in polls about upcoming content, and extra entries into the giveaways that I run occasionally. But if none of that is your cup of tea, no problem at all. Just make sure that you're subscribed to the channel and leave a like on the video. It actually helps a tremendous amount. And if you want to go the extra mile, then consider sharing the video out with some friends who you think might find it interesting. The YouTube algorithm is not kind to small YouTubers, so that helps a whole bunch. Other than that, consider joining the Discord, also linked in the description, where you can come and hang out with me and the rest of the community and talk games. But with that, let's get right back to the video.
Okay, so I lost a couple orders. That's fine. We're gonna do Impetuous on Mr. Bike. That's his actual. That's his
Mr. Bike.
That's his God-given name.
You have to make bike noises when you move in. It says that right in the Excellent.
So he's gonna go there. I can see that silly man.
Oh, you can see him?
Yeah, boy.
Could you also see him?
Oh, you might be able to see
I think so. Can we see between the things?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So he is gonna do rocket things,
Sure.
and he is gonna do multi-rifle things.
Sounds good. I didn't think about that one, but that's fine. I'm gonna put everything into that guy.
Okay. Do it.
I got a Red Fury. We're at about 16, and the rocket is gonna be at 36. Actually, that's just good. Just good enough for him.
So I'll roll that first. So the rocket is at bad, and you have Mim, so needs an 8. Fails on a 15.
Sweet.
So we're gonna shoot you with the multi-rifle. What was the range? I'm sorry, 16. Under 16.
Yep, it's at 16.
At 16, so +3, and it will be one shot at double action, which is fun.
And you go up down because I got him in.
And I'm a Shang-Chi, so I am BS 15 or 13.
15.
Wow.
Woo!
How good would that be? And I have BS attack shock, which is fun.
He's not paying.
So I need 12.
I need a 13. I've got a 20.
That's not very good. I got 2 hits. It is going to be... mine's going to be piss 6 because I get +1 to my damage. It's got shock. It doesn't matter because you're heavy infantry, but 2 safe. So piss 6.
6 plus my armor of 4.
And cover.
Yep. So 13.
Yeah, that sounds right.
And that was 2 hits.
Yep.
Pass fail.
Did a boo-boo.
But I have 2 health.
Sure do. Heavy
Do you have a damage marker?
for life. Yeah. Good
You hit him. Then does he have to take a check to stay there? Yep.
I did it.
So it's just a straight whip check to see if I can stay standing where I am, right?
Correct.
Otherwise I flee. So 13. I fail.
You fail, so you take off that way.
So I have to break line of sight. That's the first
Yep,
priority?
that's first priority.
So how far do I have to go for you to not see me?
2 inch. So I would cut it away right about there.
Like that?
So you may not be able to make it. So in which case, I think you would go backwards.
I would stay in cover, yeah. Okay.
If you move backwards, I think you might break. No, definitely not.
Okay.
So in that
But at
case-
least does that still improve my cover technically?
no,
or
not because it doesn't.
So do I stand still?
You just stand there.
Okay. Weird.
Yeah,
we have to brush up on the rule on that.
It's a weird thing. All right, Impetuous here. So this Varangian's going to use his Impetuous.
Mm-hmm.
He has to run towards the deployment.
Come get me.
So it goes there. I don't
Roar.
think anyone sees me.
He's prone. Evil bot. Nope. I don't think anything can see you, so no.
Alright, so he will...
Do the thing.
He's going to dodge, just so I don't have to move straight. I got a 7, so he's passing. Not going to use this one because he's going to run to his death. Alright, then we go back to regular order stuff. My lieutenant order becomes regular because he goes. He didn't come out lieutenant last term. You big idiot.
I tried, kinda. Not really.
Kinda tried. We're going to give an order to the bike? No. We're going to do the Varangian.
The other one?
Yep.
Where is it?
I don't know if I could poke around that corner without you seeing me.
I'm gonna try.
So, he's going to spec fire a grenade.
Wow.
Wow. That's group 2.
Can you just point out who this is?
He's right here.
Oh.
Mr. Blondie.
Hello. Oh, I don't think we said this, but just so everybody knows, the smoke that has been dropped goes away at the end of that particular player's turn.
Yeah.
So that's why there's no more smoke in the middle.
Ooh, actually, I don't know if that's going to reach. Oh, that makes me say.
No pre-measuring.
No, I didn't pre-measure.
No pre-measuring. I'm just trying to check zone of control.
This thing, it's that part of the road that gets me.
I like it. We're just launching rockets.
If that's the case, I'm going to play risky one more time. I'm just going to use that order on him.
Okay.
And I'm going to go screeching down this road.
You said we did not break line of sight over here?
We did not, so it's going to be the exact same thing as last time.
Okay, we'll do more shoots.
So we'll screech down the road. What would you like to do?
Shoot.
Sure, same thing with that, and then shoot with this.
Yeah, it's spicy.
Go shoot again. I think you needed an 8.
It was -6 on 14, so 8. Fails on a 13.
And I'll put everything into the high thing.
Okay.
Or the Shang-Chi, sorry.
Okay, this one needed 13.
12s.
Fails. Man,
2 saves.
if I could roll dice.
I think you needed a 13.
That sounds right.
You good?
Pass.
Courage doesn't matter because I broke myself. Okay.
So just explain that because you can't see me now. It doesn't. I can't flee into cover. So
Yeah, you
I don't
can't
have to
go.
check.
Can't
So I just don't check the check at all.
Yeah, I don't think it matters.
Yeah, because even if I failed, I'll just stay there.
You just stand still. So I'm gonna give him another order.
There's a lot of rockets you dodged.
Yeah, I got
Fancy,
lucky with that.
fancy matrix skills.
On a bike too. He will screech around this corner.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Did you fart?
You can't complete that move unless you follow the rules.
Did you poop your pants? What do you mean follow?
You didn't follow the rules. You got it. You got it.
Okay. I know the rules. I'm
know
gonna
the
go
rules.
there. I think the only person that can see me, if anything, I'll poke out a little bit, just so I can see that thing.
This guy?
Yeah.
What does he have as far as other weapons?
He may not have a gun at all.
He probably does. He's got a power CCW.
Excellent.
I'm gonna try to melee you. No, he's
Sick.
he's gonna dodge.
Excellent. I will shoot my gun.
Shoot your gun.
I am. Hey, look at that. I'm in 24.
This time.
Or like 23, 24.
Oh, by the way, I didn't say this, but this is a thing that happened at the end of my phase. So he was out of turrets because we dropped a turret. I also forgot that I have a turret that's looking around.
I don't think it could have hit.
Here we are.
anything.
But this baggage bot threw him another turret at the end of the phase because that's a fun new rule.
Yeah. Defend yourself.
I will defend myself. I need 10.
12s.
Pass on a 5.
I beat you on an 8.
Damn.
Take one save. Grr.
Damn.
Brr. Still good cover. Your
That's-
one's probably going to pass.
We're not gonna even math it. I just pass.
I'll spend a command token, right, make this a regular order a regular.
Do remotes flee?
They all automatically come with courage, but I'm pretty sure.
He has courage. Okay, so he's gonna choose. So courage allows him to fail his
You get to pick.
his check.
You get to pick.
So I'm just gonna go.
Yep.
It's 2 inches max.
2 inches. Yep.
So we'll just
Nip and tuck.
go away.
Sweet. This order's gonna go to him. I will. Also, he could dodge if he wants to, because I'm very loud.
Dodge would let me kill you later.
It could potentially
Seems
put you in
good.
line of sight.
Is 15? Do they dodge on a different? Dodge on a 13.
Dodge.
Dodge equals 13.
Right. And don't forget your pilot.
But my pilot gives him a +3.
Yep.
So he will dodge on a 16.
That's very good for a tank.
That's pretty good. Yep, he can do it. Does he extend his dodge? Because that's a thing we mostly do. Dodge +1 inch. So normally you dodge 2, but he gets to dodge 3. I would like to go further away from you because I have a Spitfire, but I probably have a close range weapon too. So I'm going to dodge.
I think they have flamethrowers.
Does that model have a close range?
He has a chain rifle. And
I
shoot you with a
guess
multi.
I'll just go like that. So I'm just barely picking it. Do I want to be able to see the Varangian guard? Yeah. I guess I might as well.
Oh, they did give him +3 dodge. That's sick. Actually, it may not be a good idea to activate them then, because you're gonna hurt my poor little defense.
Certainly gonna try.
My Varangian.
My close range defense, because I know if you're gonna kill a tag, you do it close range. Heavy flamethrower. Never mind. And a Panzerfaust. Go ahead, fight him.
That's a very good fighting tag too. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take that back. I'm going to spend an order in Group 1. And this Cyber Ghost is gonna poke on out of here.
Cyber Ghost.
Cyber Ghost, Cyber Ghost.
Hello.
It's gonna go there.
I assume there is no line of sight through here.
As far as I'm aware, no.
No, not even close. Never mind. I'm just asking dumb questions for the sake of it.
He will.
Can the blue? No.
Not since he moved. He will shoot his pitcher. So he's got one more pitcher shot. There? Yeah, put it right there. I need an 11.
That's an 11.
Baller.
Except it's an 8.
I'm gonna spend another order. The the Cyber Ghost is gonna walk over here.
Can I just shoot those to break them, or how does that work?
You sure can, yeah. Is there any reactions? These guys are probably within 8 of this thing, so I'm probably gonna shoot a hacking thing at them. So what would they like to do?
I didn't like that.
You can't shoot it, which is weird. You can only reset.
So how does that even work? You generate the arrow just because you're a hacker?
Because I'm a hacker that emits
they're
from
in my zone of control?
Correct.
Okay.
I might actually have stealth. Whatever, it doesn't matter. When I declare it on the thing.
I guess they will both. I guess all 3. Can you hack the pilot? I think so.
It does have stealth. Oh, that's neat. Yes, I can total control your robot.
Yeah.
I might be doing that.
I will have all of them reset, I suppose. Why not?
Okay. So I'm gonna try and total control your robot.
Is the fairy dust still active?
It's only on heavies. It's on heavy infantry.
Gross.
He's not heavy.
He's got a tin bot though because
-6, I think.
Yes.
Because of Shane Jesus.
Right. Tin bot -6, so that makes it -6 to your.
And I think you get covered too.
For what?
For the PS roll, so you get +3 to your save.
Okay.
I think tin bots do that. I don't think it'll tell you that. That's just the rule of a tin bot.
Okay. I'm just looking at my whip for my reset.
I need 8. Not an 8.
Fail.
You failed. Yeah.
Good thing.
I feel like this is ultimately going to be very helpful if I take control of that thing.
Mm-hmm. Seems good.
We'll try one more time.
Okay.
He's going to climb into this dumpster.
Yep, that's where he belongs.
And then I'm going to try and hack again.
Okay.
Need 8. Nope.
I pass.
Hey, you beat me. One more try. He's going to lay
Could
down.
I be dodging when you do this?
You could technically dodge, but if I get it off, yeah, it's kind of a risk, because if I get it off, the dodge doesn't
It won't face to face it.
Yeah.
I'll keep trying to reset. I'll
Okay.
try to waste more orders.
I'll give him another order. He's going to lay down in the trash can.
Okay.
There it is.
That's
You do beat me, though.
Yep.
Alright. That was worth a try.
We really don't want you to total
Yeah,
control our Blue
yes.
Wolf.
Stop it.
Especially when you have 2 models in template range.
Yeah, that's kind of ultimately when I need it to go away. Because if not, I'm going to have to dive, which I don't like.
Come get me.
Not a fan of diving, so
I do have 3 health.
we're going to activate we'll activate the bike.
Okay.
So, like I was going to do before, I spent a token. I'm going to convert the irregular to a regular.
I just fucking go. Now, question.
Yeah.
If I were to, let's say, shoot you with one model and template you with another model, does your dodge affect both of those? Is it a face-to-face against one, and then if you succeed, you dodge the template?
Correct.
What if one of my shots cancels your successful dodge? Does the template also hit you?
No. If you pass the dodge, then it dodges the template, but the one BS attack that has a higher BS
would still go through.
Would hit.
Yeah.
Correct.
Interesting. I have a 3-inch dodge, so you know. I don't know if you're trying to stay out of his melee, but
yeah, I know. I don't have a lot of choices here.
Okay.
think I might have did bad range on it.
I guess template's probably the best option, right?
I could see advantages to both. So this is the last order I can put in that group. So you know I'm not going to be able to shoot this again.
Okay, so I think I'm going to do the safe bet, and because it's your last order, I'm going to have the Shanji dodge, and I'm going to have the Blue Wolf template you with...
Flame. The Flamen.
I have a heavy flamethrower and a Panzerfaust. What is a Panzerfaust?
Panzerfaust is like a long shot.
Is it?
Rocket launch thing.
I've never used one.
The more I look at that...
No, that's a long range thing. I thought it was a close-up thing. Okay,
The more I look at this thing, I feel like I put myself out of range of that Varangian. Or out of that guy. Which I didn't. I'm just silly. It's fine.
Are you templating both of us?
Yeah, I'll hit both. And also you can put the flamethrower in such a way where you can hit the Varangian too, because you can shoot it when I'm here.
Okay.
So you'll hit both of them.
Sweet. So,
you definitely do hit.
So just to demonstrate, a template is a marker like this that comes flying out of my base anywhere, and then if it hits multiple models, boom, then they both take that. So the Varangian is just going to have to take a save, that automatically goes through. You're templating me, which means that it's not a face-to-face, but if my Shanji successfully dodges, then I get out of the way. So what's the most efficient order to roll these?
Roll your dodge.
Okay.
So he's probably 13, 14?
Fizz 14. Is that kinked?
Classic.
It looks...
Whatever's up to you.
16
or 19.
Either way.
So he takes a hit. Okay. So it's PS 6. You don't get armor. Or, I'm sorry, you don't get cover.
Okay.
So whatever your armor is.
So 10. He fails.
Peekaboo.
He goes down. So he goes unconscious. That's the wrong side. That's just an order.
The tag will do the same thing. So he takes a PS 6. No cover. He's probably higher. He's probably like 6 or 7.
He is armor 6. So he needs a 12.
He's a 12.
He fails.
It takes
a wound.
I will take my wounds from the flamethrower, so this will be on the Varangian. That's definitely a fail.
Continuous damage.
He will burn to death on that one.
Okay. So the way that works is because the flamethrower, it has continuous damage, meaning if you fail a save, you keep rolling saves till you pass one.
Burn!
Or just get wiped off the table.
Burn! And then I believe the armor of the Lawkeeper's 1. He's actually okay.
Oh. Gross.
Fantastic.
Okay.
I love that for me.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's good. I don't have any more for them. That's a precarious situation, but at least I got the Shang-Chi.
Oh, I have a camo marker over here that can be reacting to earlier stuff.
Sure.
That's a true thing.
Is it a mine?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Don't tell me what to mine.
Mine? What do we do?
Can they react if they don't reveal? Like, can they react by dodging?
Yeah. If you want to dodge, it's fine.
I'll just stay there. It's fine.
It's a really long game you're playing with this mine. So if my mine sees you, can it dodge? Even though it can't dodge?
That mine-shaped camo token? That's definitely not a mine.
I gotta poke that button, and I'm trying to set it up, but there's a giant tag in the way.
That's true.
That's just a butt.
He got claws, he got flamethrowers, he got Panzerfausts.
Yeah. He'd be crazy.
I didn't realize a Panzerfaust was long range for some reason.
You know,
doesn't seem like it should be. It's named after a weapon that you have to basically put up against the tank to kill it.
Listen,
you play bolt action, you know how this works.
Shape charges have come a long way.
That's
okay?
true.
We're gonna do this Raven Eye.
Stand up and get fucked.
This,
That's not true. You only be seeing. You may not be seeing my
The combination of these two guys is just absolutely stressful.
We do so like murdering the police. Have you ever heard this song that I really like from the early 90s? It's called Fuck the Police.
Wow.
They actually wrote that about O-12. I don't know if you know.
Jeez, I had no idea.
Yeah. Easy told me.
I'm not going to spend it on him. I'm going to spend it on this raptor.
Okay.
I'm stressed out. I'm stressing.
Hey, look. A camo token.
It's not a camo token. It's an impersonation token.
Hey, look. A camo token.
It's Susan. She's back.
What happens when a camo token sees an impersonation token?
A camo token sees an impersonation token?
That's my camo token.
Well, since it's definitely not a mine, you could reveal yourself and discover or something like that, or you could idle. But if you're a mine, you cannot hit an impersonation token because it's your buddy.
So do I just not do anything?
You just sit there.
Oh, okay. Well, it's definitely not a mine, but I'm going to choose.
But you're going to choose.
I'm going to choose to not do anything
That's...
because it's the double psych out. You know.
Yeah, for sure. Actually,
fine.
I'm going to put it right there. Just so you don't get discovered. Okay, and then I'll use my Strategos order, where this thing, Susan, that is going to run across this thing, and she's going to go Right. Yeah. Wow.
Now, his line of sight kind of goes this way.
I
think he sees.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes.
At least.
You could see me as soon as I walked over here.
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
Dodge.
Interesting.
I think I'm gonna dodge.
I'm gonna move again.
Oh.
Oh.
Gross.
Oh my. Oh my. I think my stuff happens first, and then you roll yours. Roll your dodge.
It's 12.
You're so strong.
Fails.
You're so stupid. I'm gonna give him another order. I'm gonna walk up very close.
Wow.
I'm gonna stand. Like right there.
I'm gonna dodge.
Okay. I'm gonna reveal I'm gonna shoot a flamethrower, and I'm gonna shoot you with a multi-rifle.
Okay.
The mine will also go off.
I am dodging. Okay. The mine has to hit. Oh, and I also have a camo token back here.
Sure.
It's gonna. When does it have to declare its arrow?
It would declare when my guys walked around. So what would it have done?
But they would have been in impersonation state.
They would have been in impersonation state.
Okay. I guess it would have just dodged because I couldn't have shot you, right?
You could have held if you expected me to reveal.
Oh.
And then you could shoot me when I revealed.
That would have been the smart move, right?
Yeah, that would have been what you did.
Okay. So it will reveal.
What is it?
It's a long out.
Wow. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that thing. Okay.
I'm gonna face kind of like that.
Okay, so this thing's shooting.
Yep.
This thing's dodging.
Yes.
And the mine will go off. You could actually hit either one.
I'll hit the guy in the dumpster.
Okay.
Do you get cover from mine? Is it a tempo?
No,
right?
it's a tempo. So I'm gonna put everything into the robot.
Okay. So big guy's gonna dodge first because it won't matter.
you
12. It fails.
Classic.
Everything into the lower robot.
Yes, sir. So heavy flamethrower automatically hits on B3 because I got a multi-rifle. Who would you like to shoot?
I was shooting her.
The robot.
The one that's out front.
That's good.
She's got the flamethrower. She's red.
So this is non-face-to-face. I need a 14. It has mim. I'm assuming because you're stealthy.
Yeah. So I will SMG.
Okay.
You're hitting the long out with the. Okay.
And what's the mim of the long yaw?
Would I have declared my shot after you declared your shots, or no? You would
Yes.
have. You would
when I
have,
reveal,
Okay.
I would shoot.
So which one is shooting me with a normal gun? Okay, so he's the one I'm going to shoot because that makes
you
sense.
shoot the round. What's your? Do you have mim? You're a camo token at some point, so you have 3 or 6.
Surprise attacking 3, which doesn't matter on reaction.
Let's just say mimetism.
Doesn't have mim.
Really, no mim.
Unless it's in the stat line. No.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Eugene, super weird.
Yeah.
All right, any 14s then?
BS11. He would have cover from you, no?
Yeah, let's go up and down.
Yep. Pass on 2.
3 and 4.
Okay.
I'll do AAP ammo.
I don't know what it is, but I'll roll.
It's just half your.
I found it.
Yeah, you're definitely full. So you go unconscious. You are burning. So piss 6. No cover on that one. Are you armor 1?
Yes.
Okay, so you're fine. But you're unconscious. I eat the mine. So that's PS 7. I'm armor 4. I'm only armor 3, so I need a 10. I'm okay. And your dodge and you failed the dodge on the thing. Hectic. Crazy.
He is remote presence.
So he's unconscious level 1.
Yep.
So I'll give one more order to that group of dudes.
Wouldn't it be cool if I could ever dodge with that big guy? I tried.
Well, I mean, he's kind of a big dumb idiot.
It's true. Oh, my fucking turret.
Oh yeah, do your thing. Yeah, you want to shoot?
Turret's gonna shoot this
Yeah,
guy.
do your thing.
I keep forgetting I have a turret.
It has mim.
It's combi.
It does not have mim. Ignore me. You within 16.
So just barely within 16.
Sweet.
With the guy up there. So he's gonna try to hit you.
Yes, 10. I think you need 13s.
Okay, so I fail.
Is it total reaction? Should be total reaction.
I have no idea. Okay, so it seems like these are supposed to have total reaction, so I should be able to roll more.
Sure.
Hit
So, one hit.
11.
I got armor nothing or something like that. I definitely fail, so I'm unconscious.
Fuck that robot.
Whoa!
I hate that thing.
Jeez! Sheesh!
Goodbye.
Bink. Okay, I give him another order to just the guy now.
Okay.
And I can see Mr. Haite.
Okay.
You're very big.
I can see you.
Mm-hmm.
So what do I hit you, Mr. Haite?
The rocket might be in good. I think we're right outside 8. So rocket's probably not a bad choice.
Rocket would be at 0 for outside of 8.
Yeah.
I have an assault pistol for in 8.
No, you're not in the
Or if you just dodge. Is this your last order?
This is my last order.
BS 14 plus, if it's flat and -3, that goes to an 11. I dodge on a 12. For the 1 point difference, but the benefit is if I hit you, you die.
Correct.
I think that's worth the risk.
I usually always choose shoot.
I'll shoot you on an 11. For a 1 point difference, the odds of that mattering is super low.
I agree. So you're at -3 because I'm in cover.
Yeah, plus
you're
or
not
minus
at-
one.
Okay, got it.
Or, I'm sorry.
What am I only rolling on this one? I need 14s.
Oh, no, we need to check range. That was the important thing.
Yeah, we're definitely outside 8.
Outside of 8, so I'm at 0 to -3, so I'm 14s to 11.
Sounds right. Oh, you're not in cover, actually. So I need 17s. So I got 2 hits.
Okay.
2 hits at AP. Damage 7.
7. I'm armor 5. Do you
So it
have
goes to
it
3. So you need 10s.
on 2?
Yes, sir. Ah, curses.
That's
I've been foiled.
Didn't care.
Foiled again.
Didn't care.
Then I'm done. Here you go.
Okay, over to me.
I didn't get a lot done. I killed a Shang-Chi.
You tried real hard to hack the Blue Wolf, and I feel like statistically you should have been able to succeed, and it just didn't go your way.
It wasn't good odds on my. It wasn't a great roll, but it was one of those rolls. If it happened,
It was worth it.
was glorious.
Yeah. So I am looking at 6 orders in my main group. I got 5 in the secondary group, and I have attack aware on him, and I have attack aware on him. So we got an unconscious. We got a bike all up in my face. We got this guy who I really hate. The question then becomes, how do I get points and kill you? It's funny, that's usually the question.
I can't believe you said that about Steve from accounting.
Fuck Steve.
What? Jeez!
I'm gonna start off by. Do you have anybody hiding back there that I can't see?
No.
He's still
She's
prone.
just chilling.
Is there anyone back there? What's
He's hiding in a
up
trash
the dumpster? He was doing hacky things, and I didn't like that.
Sure.
Is what I know. What are the stats on the repeater thing? The repeaters.
It's 0, pretty much everything.
So I could just kill it.
If you shoot, it's armor 0 and everything. No mam or anything.
And the problem there is the things that want to shoot it are hackable.
That's very true.
Except for that. So
It's just a mine.
Is it?
It's just a mine.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna spend an order.
Sure.
And that camo token over there, that's definitely mine, with legs, for some
Sure.
reason.
Oh, it's crazy!
I'm not sure how he got legs, but it did. What kind of... Can I break line of sight from that thing? Probably not.
I'm not sure you can see it where you are, so you might have to come around that corner.
No, I know. I'm just thinking the most efficient way to do it, but I think I'm going to spend 2 orders and do it the safe way, so we're going to walk over here.
I don't know about safe. I'm going to hold.
Okay.
And he's going to hold.
And I'm going to walk again.
Sheesh.
I think you can't see me because you can't see through him, yeah?
Correct.
Okay. I'm going to spend another order. I am going to just have that camo marker stand there and look ominously at your thing that's going to hurt me.
I'm going to do nothing.
Okay, I'm going to shoot with a shotgun.
Ah! What is it?
I'm going to reveal as a
butt.
Gudon troop, which
Gudon.
I don't think a model exists for, so we're going to use a Guilang skirmisher because it's one of my favorite models in the game.
That's a good one.
I think it's cool.
I will spotlight, because I don't think it's hackable.
I think it's skirmish thing. Yeah. So how does shotgun? It's just +6 for
+6.
range because there's no template anymore.
Yep.
They are.
I do weirdly enough get cover because of that weird angle.
I don't care. +6.
You don't care.
I'd rather that than get shot by the biker. BS 11.
Go to 17.
17
14.
down to 14 and burst 2.
And I will hack on a 14. Right. I failed.
Pass. Pass crit.
Ah!
Fuck that picture.
Why?
I hated it.
It's a light shotgun,
Yeah.
so I need a pretty decent. Yeah, I'm dead.
Light shotgun is.
It's 7.
Piss 2. Piss 7.
Oh, gone.
It's strange to me that the PS, the lower is better. It's a little
It's
bit
weird,
counter
isn't
to
it?
it, but you'll get. I feel like I'll get used to it and it'll just be natural.
Yeah,
at some
because
point.
you want less piss.
It's true. You do want less
Yeah,
piss.
you want less piss in life.
Okay, I'm gonna spend a tackaware order on the big scary wolf boy, and I am going to take a walk. 6 inches.
All your listeners and viewers are like, they're so inappropriate.
No one that watches my channel would say that.
Are there any girls that listen? Do they have that like high pitch?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's only you.
It's only me.
That's true.
Oh, cool.
So he's gonna walk 6 over there.
Dave Vasquez, has anybody ever mistaken you as a woman? No, how about you? Okay, so I will shoot my laser, my flash pulse.
Can this guy see? No, right?
He does. He's prone.
Who else is over there?
Workhorse.
Oh, I forgot the workhorse there. Shit.
Sheesh. You want to scooch?
I could have seen him at one point, so I'll take a shot over there.
Okay. And then I'll shoot my pistol.
Okay. So 4 shots into the biker, 1 shot into the warcore. We'll see if we can get lucky here.
Sounds good. Which one you want to do first?
Let's do the bike because it matters.
So you're probably in negative range.
I'm out of 8, which I think is 0 for a Spitfire.
No, it's +3 if you're outside 8.
It is outside 8.
Yeah.
And my endpoint, but I was obviously closer before, so you can.
Yeah.
It is +3. Yeah.
So I have MIM, so you're gonna go up down.
14. Okay, so 14s.
And I need a 15.
So 14s for me. Crit.
I roll a
Double crit. Fuck that guy.
Ah! Alright.
Double crit.
So my 12 beat those two at least. So, yeah, no, I saw it.
Did you see the double crit?
I got that. It's pretty cool.
Guys.
That's so cool.
Did you see the double crit?
Guys. Wait,
I'm so excited because that biker, the worst. The worst.
He's not that bad.
He did bad things to me.
He's got a family.
I didn't like it.
He's armor 2, so he goes to
You don't
1.
have a family anymore.
Oh no, you're right.
It's AP.
I know, it goes down to 1. I don't get cover, and your PS5.
PS5? PS6.
No, because you have -1 SR, because you're a tag.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. All tags have it. Cool. We already talked about it.
Oh.
I'm very unconscious.
Okay.
Actually, I'm very dead.
You did.
I meant explode.
A squish. And then I'll shoot one at the worker. Can you give me a range check over there? I'm sure I can get you a good.
You're definitely within happy range.
Okay. Is he the worker in cover?
Yeah.
So 14.
And I need 13.
I fell in 20.
10. Take a BTS save or be stunned. You failed.
Wow.
Now you're stunned.
Disgusting.
Can't do attacks, and everything is at -3.
Workers are the worst thing in this entire game.
You remember how I shot yours with an anti-tank gun?
Yeah.
Even that's how much I hate them.
BTS 6, yeah, I was still not passing it, right?
And I'm 7, so you would have needed a
13.
Yeah. I don't think
I got 15.
I don't think a 15 is gonna pass.
Gross. Well,
So your mongrel's like,
it was fun while it lasted.
my eyes. I just want to touch the thing.
You know.
Leave me alone.
Will I be able to do reactions? When does the stun go away?
At the end of your turn.
Okay, so I will still be able to react.
Correct.
I shouldn't have made him face that way. That was really dumb because also I didn't need
You
to.
could. I don't care. It's fine. Switch over.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Because there was obviously no reason to do that. Because if I wanted to do it again, I would have just turned around. And
Usually, when
and-
it's your active turn, you just move the model in a way where you're like, oh god, I don't want to hit anything.
I'm trying to be more disciplined about it, especially because when I'm teaching new players, I want to make sure that they're like aware of that stuff.
Yeah.
And then when I'm lazy about it, it's like, okay, I'm setting a bad example.
I get it.
All right, how do I get some more points? Because that seems important.
The high Tay should die.
The high
High-
should not die.
High die.
High die. That's not. That's a different model.
Uh-oh.
Is Lan Kai a specialist? I don't think so. He's got so many special abilities, and none of them can push button.
That's what you gotta love about special characters.
All right, I'm going to spend an order on the engineer. We're going to drop another turret. Would you please be so kind as to give me a thing I can use for that? Why, thank you. That one actually looks like a turret.
Wow.
Ooh, I could put it up on the top there. That'd be fun.
Sure can.
I mean, it's risky, but it'll at least make things harder for you. And also, if it dies like
I'm already having a hard time. So.
actually cares. Well, this, yeah. That's fine. I think it's the best spot for it.
Don't forget your wounds, silly.
I don't need that. We can just pretend that didn't happen. So, the only other button pushers I have is that. And that's not a good spot. I think it might be Liang Kai o'clock. I feel like Liang Kai shouldn't sit there and not cut things with his exploding CCW, because that's good.
He's pretty good.
Yeah.
20 points of violence.
20 points of violence. So I'm going to activate that group. Am I forgetting anyone that is going to see me when I walk out into the street?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. So we are going to just 2, 4, up to here. we are gonna pull him out onto this thing. Really beautiful terrain, but a little bit impractical.
Yeah, that's the
A
downside.
little bit impractical. That's fine. I prefer it to be cool. But
There.
and this guy will also run out here and do monk things.
Wow.
What would you like to do?
I would like to reveal a linked sniper.
Oh.
Oh.
Hi.
And I'm going to cast sniper rifle at Link Kai.
Cool. Can they... So when I react as a link, do they all get a reaction, or it's just the one that you're targeting?
They all have to do the same thing.
So
they can all dodge.
They also dodge, yeah. Okay. Lian Kai is dodge all the way.
Yeah.
Or he used to be. I don't know if he is now.
Probably like 16.
I'm min 3. Dodge plus 3, so it's only 16. That's worse than it used to be, but that's okay. So 16 for him, and you're min 3?
Yes, sir. We're at 25-ish. 24, 25. Doesn't matter for me. Plus. I need 16. You're min. I need 13.
Pass with 15?
Ah!
Look at me!
I'm a failure.
And then they both need 13s. Do they all have to succeed on their dodge?
They all have to
move?
succeed, yeah.
Pass and fail. So Lian Kai will dodge right up behind the vehicle. I guess this one will just go behind the street light because it can. And that one will do nothing because it fell. Well, now that I know there's a fucking sniper in the middle of the road, we're gonna spend another order. Oh, I didn't break line of sight, so that means you'll actually get a reaction to that one.
Depends on what you do.
Okay, do you mind if I dodge him back? No, I can't break line of sight. And he was not in range to be able to get up to the thing. If I activate him, would you get the reaction? Because the whole team
activates.
Right.
So what you could do is you could break the link, only activate him, throw the smoke, but you'd have to reform the link.
Yeah, I think I'll break the link.
Okay, so you
We'll
break
do
the
my
link.
thing. Did I already flip the order for that?
I have no idea.
We'll say I didn't. So we're gonna break the link. We're gonna have this guy. If he's normally a regular, how does that tie with me breaking the link?
Order generation happens at the very beginning.
That's
so
okay.
you get your order.
Right. So he is going to try to throw smoke.
Okay.
We'll do it like.
So you remember, you can throw it around corners and stuff, but it's a spec fire, so you're -3.
Right, but as long as I can see any point on it, it's still.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can do something like.
Well, you gotta see the center. You gotta see the center.
Do you?
Of the circle.
I thought you could just see any point.
Yeah, I think they changed it. Yep, that should work. Yep, that works.
And then it's just my fizz.
Yep.
What did I say they were?
As long as you're within 8, which you are, for sure. And you're 13 or something like that. So no, you're not 19.
I'm not. I guess I'll spend another order and try again because I have no better dude. Yes.
You got it.
Alright, so that smoke stays. I can reform the link with a command point.
Command point, yep.
Okay, so I'll go down to 2 command points. And I will give them an order. It's 3 inches off of the token, is that right?
Yep.
So what I'll do is I will walk 4. And I'm going to have, well, I'm going to get closer to him. And then I'm going to have him, he won't be able to go all the way. Yeah. He's going to walk 4. And then I'm going to try to throw smoke again. As long as I can get,
stuff isn't
as long as the smoke is between us until I get out from behind the
correct.
van, I think I'm fine.
Correct. Yep.
So then we're going to try to throw smoke this way to block the other.
That's good.
So this needs an 11.
So you're gonna like throw it like through here.
No, I'm going to throw it. I guess that would work if I throw it here.
Yep.
So we'll do that. So it needs 11. Fails. Well, unfortunate. I will spend the last order.
Oh yeah, the reason you couldn't throw it there is because the smoke is in the way.
Oh,
So
okay.
either way
it
you fail.
had the same. It would have the same effect. So I'm gonna do it again. Can you see?
Essentially, as soon as you leave the cover of that car, I can hit you.
But like, if I poke out just a little bit, will you still be able to see me because I'm an angle?
Yeah, it's fine. I'll say it's fine.
So I'm gonna just line them up back here, and I'm try to break line of sight from all of them, which I think I can do.
Sure.
Yeah.
They're all just huddled behind that car for
Yup. I hope you don't have any explodey things. I guess it doesn't matter if I throw smoke at this point.
I guess it depends on if you have words to get through.
That's the last order for that group. Which is probably not smart. Yeah, do you mind if I take that back?
Yeah.
I'll just have the one guy that's kind of sticking out back here.
You just run behind the billboard again.
No, what I'm going to do is I don't want him facing that way because he's... I guess I actually do see him, but it's not a great spot to be in. I'm going to spend that last order from that group on the high day.
Okay.
I think he's still 4-4, right? He's a 4-4, so we're going to go this way.
Flee.
And get behind this.
I'll cast gun.
You'll cast gun, I will cast gun.
Sweet. I need 17.
I need a 14 plus minus, or I probably don't have you a good range, right?
Unless you can get out of 16. Yeah, you're in the 0 range.
Flat. So I need 11s on 3.
He has 14. That's so good. Good. I missed. Oh no! I crit.
Gross.
Crit on AP. 2 saves. Nerd.
Gross.
Get out of my face. PS7.
Oh, I forgot he has attack warrior order. But it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
you could have used the attack. It's fine.
Okay.
I thought. I assumed you were going to use the attack. Look at that. I'll just do 2 easy wounds.
Okay.
Easy.
No, he'll just go down.
That's fine.
He didn't like being awake anyway. It's overrated. Well, sometimes that's how it goes, I suppose. Didn't like that.
Anyway.
Didn't like that.
Like we were saying.
Not even a bit. What do I have left that I can do things with? I have a blue wolf that'll come back eventually.
Right
I
now
have a
he's
guy with a
sleeping.
shotgun.
Seeing stars in his eyes.
I feel like I'm comfortably defending the middle unless you do something wild, but I don't like my odds of other things. Yeah, so I'll just do plan A over here. Like I said before, they're just going to scooch up behind the thing so the sniper can't hit them.
Sounds good.
Lian Kai will make sure that he can see this way. I'm going to spend an order, and we're going to activate this guy. And is anybody looking down this?
Nope. The Warcore still.
Fuck that Warcore.
So if you want to jump with him,
Yeah.
it's an entire order to climb up to get on top of it.
Okay, and then what happens when I get down? Can I just walk, or do I have to spend
You can
an order
jump
to get
off.
down?
So you can jump 6 inches, I think.
Okay. I will do that. I will long skill climb
There you go.
to get to the top.
Meh.
I will spend another order
You can
to go 4,
Yes, sir.
and nobody sees me.
I don't think so.
So I think 4 should get me right up to the wall, but it really doesn't matter. I'm just gonna wait because it doesn't matter. We got
Jumping is a whole order, though. Unless you have super jump.
No, that's fine. That was my second order to move twice, and then I'm gonna use my last order to go up here, peek out, and then peek back in. Arrows.
This mine will blast you,
Okay.
and I'll shoot you with a Warcore.
I didn't know there was a mine there.
It's an EM mine.
What does that do?
It makes you isolated.
Oh.
So it means you become very lonely and sad.
Oh. Well, it doesn't hurt me.
Nope.
Didn't care anyway.
You just gain depression.
I'm gonna shotgun the Warcore. What's the range?
Definitely with an 8.
Alright. So +6.
And I need a...
Is she in cover?
I am definitely in cover.
Okay.
And you have Mim 3, I assume, because you're sneaky.
Nope. You keep saying that.
Alright. I need a 13.
I assume Warhorse doesn't do that, right?
Warhorse lets you ignore the -3 Mim penalty to shooting at certain things, whatever. Blah, blah.
Okay.
Doesn't help with this. It's essentially that.
So I am +3, so I'm at 14s, and you are...
Up, down, I need 13s.
Okay.
Hang on me.
Crit.
Ah! Will you stop it?
Screw that Warcore.
Will you stop it?
She stunned my damn 670 point blue.
He pissed 7. I'm in cover, so I need 10s. I don't care.
Wow.
And you take an EM mine to the face.
Do you
so
courage? Do you,
I do not have
flee?
courage.
Go bye-bye.
she
Goodbye.
panics. She's fine.
Peace. Stop blocking the lane.
And I'm going to use a command token to just auto pass.
Wow.
That's something you can do.
You're just gonna stay there and look at me like
Just
a
stare at
stupid
you.
little Warcore.
Sure. And you take an EM mine to the noggin.
Okay. Isn't it gonna go away right now? Because that was my last order.
No, isolated stays.
Oh.
So he becomes depressed.
Oh. Okay.
I swear.
Using isolated and stun.
It is PS7.
BTS 3.
It's 2 saves.
Does cover help me?
It's a mine, so no.
Okay.
And it's halved. Yeah, so it's AP 2 saves. Against BTS.
When you have it, does the BTS 3 go down to 2?
It goes down to 2.
Okay.
You round up.
And what's the piss?
7.
So I need 9s on 2.
Sounds right.
Pass.
There you go.
Didn't care.
He's not depressed.
And then my turn?
He fought through it. That's
Over you?
It's me!
Yep.
What'd you kill? You killed my poor motorcycle man.
Yep.
And that might have been it.
So the smoke will go away,
Yep.
and then it is over to you.
Alright, I'm gonna use one of my command tokens to bring the Varangian.
How many command tokens do you have?
I started with 5.
That's too many.
No, it's just one more than usual, actually. And that's because my lieutenant's still alive.
Yep.
You silly Bill.
Samesies.
We have one impetuous, which might actually not get me murdered. So yeah, let's use it.
Do it.
Let's just do it.
Let's do it.
Let's just do it.
As a reminder, I do have a nice little combi bot right here.
Oh, that's right.
I could combi bot you.
Fine, he's not gonna do it.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
What are you, a coward?
Come on.
What are you, a coward?
What are you doing over there? What are you doing?
It's fucking coward.
God, I'm sorry. I'm sound like I'm from where you are. Where you're from.
Whoa.
Whoa. I'm walking over here.
Listen, just because I work in Brooklyn. No, I definitely do.
There's a Boston-New York rivalry that has to exist for...
It's true.
Even Malco and Infinite.
I've been here for 3 days, and I have fought so many people. I've had so many thumb wars that my thumb is almost sprained.
Oh my god. So Mr. Steve from accounting he's just gonna hoof it over here.
Steve from accounting is the worst.
Yeah, he's pretty bad.
I hate him.
He's pretty bad. He's gonna go there. I don't think anybody see me.
Okay.
He's gonna scooch.
Oh no, actually, no, he's dead. They're both unconscious. So yes, you're right.
Yeah, you know what?
You're right.
You should listen to your betters.
You know, sometimes you do murder and I forget. That's what I think.
Sometimes I do kill something. It's crazy. I'm gonna go there.
I think we're pretty close to even on kills, except mine have been more valuable than yours.
My gamma's expensive.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've killed more valuable stuff than you have. I think that's true.
That's probably close to the truth. But I don't like it.
Actually, the high tie might make it close, but yeah.
If he didn't die, though, it'd have been bad for me all over the place. I'm going to go here. I'm going to look at the turret.
Yeah. Turret is going to shoot you.
I do want to poke. Okay.
3 shots.
I'm going to shoot it.
Wow.
I'm going to cast machine gun.
I assume this can't see over that. Yeah?
This building's super weird.
Alright, that's fine. No, that's fair. I intended to go that way, so.
We're within 16.
Okay.
You're both happy.
Are they 10? Yes? 11?
Yes, because I'm in cover. So
10?
I need...
No, the turret's 10.
It starts at 10, yeah.
10?
You
So I go up, down.
Yeah, I need 14s.
Hit on a 6.
You got 11.
And a 6.
Take that, stupid.
What were you hitting on?
14.
Oh, sweet.
It doesn't matter. You're good. You did it.
I did it.
You survived.
My turret was all daga.
You're like, I ate my vitamins as a child when I was a small robot. Then we're going to give an order to... This tag makes me so upsetty spaghetti.
Does it?
Yeah!
It makes me giddy like a school child because I love that model so much. That's what I think. It's so cool. And the fact that I got a little doggo next to it,
the doggo's sick.
I just love it.
The doggo is absolutely one of the best parts.
It is my favorite.
He's not even isolated. That's butts.
That's true. He would shoot you if you let him.
If you would let him do that. I'm gonna give an order to the Varangian.
Okay.
He is.
I think there are more of those guys.
I'm gonna run over this guy. I only had 2. You just haven't been killing them.
I mean, that one you haven't really exposed.
Because you're bad at this game.
That's true.
The thing is, I think we're gonna tie. I self-manifested that tie. I'm gonna go there. If anybody see me, I'm moving in. He will. I should have just threw smoke. That's fine.
You want to?
No, it's fine. I'm gonna kind of do what you did, and I'm gonna angle it in such a way where I can throw a smoke grenade.
Are you gonna? No,
Sure not.
You're not gonna expose yourself.
I think you. Well, I will, but I'm not allowed to do that within a certain range of schools. I'm gonna throw this.
What I'm asking is, did you toe out at all? I wasn't looking over.
No toe.
Okay. Smoke.
I can see it right about
Smoke him if you got him.
I need a 14.
Don't do it.
Where's your blah blah?
You're a bad man.
Nailed it. So this is me playing risky. I totally forgot I had 2 hackers because I'm really bad at this game.
Sure.
I'm gonna team serious, which you probably forgot we're even here.
I remembered because it's a cool doggo, kind of.
It is cool. Yeah, he's a doggo. Sirius also is the cop of the underworld.
Wow.
Because he's a bouncer. Gonna move right there. Doggo's gonna go down the stairs. So 1 inch, probably 3, so that's 4, so 2 inches out. So it's gonna get it right about there. That was first half. Second half, she's 4. She's gonna stand on top of this trash can in a defiant motion. There. Okay. Another order. I'm gonna come rushing out.
Do it. Into the smoke.
There.
You are in zone of control of the dude over there.
Yeah. And I do not have stealth, so you can do something quick.
I can't speculate fire arrow,
No,
right?
because that's a long action.
That would be silly if I could. You'll be able to see him when you get out of the smoke. He's gonna try to dodge. I don't know what stat is, but we'll roll. I think I critted, which is fine.
It's at -3 because you can't see me.
Never mind.
You definitely fail.
Yeah, I failed.
Yujing, they don't know how to lift. I will see you when I pop out of that spot.
It's true.
Alright, so
And I'm all shotgun ready.
we'll give it another order.
Okay. Should run right up to the shotgun
that
and look.
doggo. That doggo's gonna win it for you.
By the way, he is touching this, but it got wiggled before.
Yeah.
By the rules, he had to be touching it, so. Yeah. You're gonna come running out of that smoke right now? I'm so excited.
I don't get out of the smoke quite good.
Okay. Coward.
Well, that's purely because I didn't have enough movement. He will keep touching. Okay. What would you like to do?
Try to dodge.
Definitely hear me. I want to try and hack this stupid tag.
Are you in zone of control?
Sure am.
So I guess he's gonna just reset.
Sure.
Okay. Let's try to dodge on the other guy
I'm
first.
still at -1 billion.
He passes.
I need a fairly low number. Oh, I might have crit.
That's the hack?
Yeah.
So I had...
I crit.
You're on -6.
6. Because you're Timbot.
No, my Timbot's down.
Oh,
Unconscious.
never mind. I didn't crit that. What'd you get on your reset?
So that was my dodge. And that succeeded on the guy that's next to you.
Oh, cool.
So I did not roll the reset. I think he's with 13.
You should just give me the crit.
I really didn't want to. He is with 13. Pass on a 4.
I beat you.
You beat me.
Yeah, boy! This is a lot easier than last time. So you gotta take a DA piss 4 on your BTS. So 2 saves, piss 4.
Need a 10.
Need 10.
No cover or any weird stuff like that. Need a 10. Pass. You can't kill my favorite model. It would be unconscionable. You can't isolate him. You can't total control him. Just leave him alone. He just wants to be pet. He just wants scritches, and he wants to use those big old claws to make your face look different.
He just wants to put some red makeup on your face.
I'm going to take my dodge before you move. So don't move.
Oh, that's fine.
Because can I go into silhouette contact with that thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think that's the play, because then you can't do other things, right?
I could. Yeah, I could. Yes, I could do other stuff. He's a repeater.
Can you hack if I'm in silhouette contact?
No, not with that. Well, if you can get to the dog, yeah.
Oh, he's not that.
Well, he's a repeater regardless.
But my question is, who's hacking?
She hacked.
Right.
He's also a hacker. That's a repeater.
Oh, so as long as he's within 8, you can still hack through.
Correct.
Got it. Do I want to be in silhouette contact? I guess I don't really want to be in close combat because I'm better off shooting with a shotgun. So
I'm CC-14.
I'm just gonna. Oh, I can't see through the smoke. Shit. I guess it doesn't really matter. I'll just back up a little bit so I can stay in cover.
Okay. Last order.
Okay.
They're just gonna kind of switch spots.
Okay. And they're still staying in the smoke.
They're gonna stay in the spot. But I'm not gonna be able to get in cover is the bad bit. And she'll go here, stay in cover.
I will dodge and then I'll reset.
I will attempt to hack it one more time.
I guess only the reset matters, so we'll try that first. 13.
I got a 4. Oh, got it again. So DA, need a 10.
10s. Fail.
My tag.
Total controlled?
Total controlled.
Dodge on the other guy? Doesn't matter, you failed.
I'm going to give it one order.
What are the things you can do with it?
Anything you can do with it. It does have a different stat line because it's possessed. So it does resist.
Do I get it back on my turn, or is it...
You can spend a command token to remove it, but at the very beginning of your turn.
Okay.
But I'm going to use my last command token. I'm going to put him in group 2 when I take him.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use the Workhorse Irregular to give him an order. Where he will move right here.
Does he count as yours now, so you can't shoot him with your models?
Correct. I'm going to go there.
Okay.
What would that thing like to do?
Dodge.
Sweet. I will shoot it with a Spitfire. An AP spit.
5 shots. Yeah, an AP. I failed my dodge.
It's BS 8.
I failed my dodge.
You're BS 12. With my loving embrace. It's gonna be minus. It's gonna be 0. It doesn't have mim. I don't think. I think I need 12s. You do get coverage. You probably need 9.
Fist and min 3.
Okay, so it does. I need 6s. Yeah. I hit you once. AP Spitfire damage 5.
Armor settle.
And you do get cover.
So 8.
8 sounds right.
Pass.
No! Okay. I'm out of order, so you go.
Turn. Okay. Yeah, so at the beginning of my last turn here, we are currently tied as it stands, because we both hacked a console, we're both standing next to a console. We both have our lieutenants alive. Yep. So what I need to do is either kill that guy, or hack that console, probably not happening, or just go stand next to that, and then I win by a point. And I think that's the objective here. So, how do we do it? Be the question. I could smoke and run, which seems reasonable, but I seem to be bad at throwing smoke.
You and everyone else.
I also have that big old tag.
And he did spend a command token to remove possessed.
Oh, absolutely. I have 2 left. I will spend 1 to remove possessed, so I get my tag back. I like it, and I'm keeping it. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to clear the way to getting over to the button. So what we're going to do is we're going to give... Or I could just flip this over. We're going to flip an order. And we're going to give it to the Guidan, and he is going to stand there and look at you.
And you got a heavy flamethrower.
I do have a heavy flamethrower.
They will...
And a shotgun.
They will doge.
They will doge. I will heavy flamethrower them.
Excellent. They're very bad at dodging, so...
Good.
Probably better to shoot, but that's fine. The lady. I don't know why I'm rolling over here. I got a 6. Passed.
Okay.
And then the doggo is also a 10. Definitely fails.
Okay.
Is okay.
Okay.
So she will... She might not be able to hit both of them now.
I think I still can. No? I'll try, though.
I say might.
I'll spend an order. He'll stand there.
You know, I only got like 1,000 things around here. You think the temple would be just regularly available? Oh yeah.
You have to play first. So.
Yeah, you're probably gonna be able to hit both. Are we just gonna keep playing this game?
Probably.
I will. Dodging is so bad.
You did it. You just did it. No problem.
Yeah, well.
You didn't even care.
I sure didn't. 50-50 shot's not good.
Sure.
If I shoot you, I will dodge again.
Okay.
Alright, can you hit both?
Let's see. Definitely. How would I not? If it lays down flat. The building doesn't stop me from doing it, right?
No.
So, it spreads out much quicker than it needed to be. No?
Yeah, I think if I get any wider, I might be able to get out
I think
of
if
it.
you're a little wider, yeah.
The
men, back up.
Not the Cyrus officer fails, and the doggo crits.
Nice.
For some reason.
Doesn't matter.
Safe. I burn. And I burn.
So, which one died?
The officer. So the doggo does nothing now.
Dog's still the repeater?
It is no longer a repeater because the owner died.
Ah. Will the...
Real Slim Shady please stand up?
Yeah. So if the Blue Wolf walks out from behind that pillar, I will be seen by the War Corps and I will be seen by the hacker that's behind that.
He's prone.
He's prone? Oh, okay. Okay.
You can literally just walk to it, because even if I shoot you with it, you win.
Because you're stunned?
If you're stunned, it doesn't matter. You still control it.
Because if you're stunned, I can still go over there, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so let's do a 6 walk. Yeah, those?
Nope. Well, I'll shoot you with a laser.
Okay. I'll dodge. Failed.
I don't crit, but I hit.
You hit?
You just say,
I'm stunned.
yeah, sure.
Okay. I will spend another order. And I will walk, and you won't see me, and then I'll walk up to the button.
I think you passed that anyway, but yeah.
The dodge?
No, the save. Because it's 7 plus 6, which is your BTS 6.
Oh, cool. So I'm not stunned.
Yeah, 13. Good.
Oh,
did it.
well, if that's the case, then why don't I go to be greedy? I have 2 health left. What kind of weapon does this dude over here have?
He's got a flame. He's got a light flamethrower. He's got a boarding pistol now. Oh, that's cool. Okay, he's got a boarding pistol and a multi-rifle.
Okay, can I see over the objective?
With that thing, yes.
Okay, well then I think there's an arrow on my first move.
Oh, okay, I'll shoot you.
Okay, I'll shoot you.
No. I'll shoot you for a hit cover.
Okay, I'll shoot you at good range.
I need 17.
I need 14s.
Got 5.
I got a 5, I got a 10, I got a 13, I got a 7. So 3 hits go through.
3 hits.
Maybe...
Oh, that's right. So I go to 2, I go to 5, you're P5, so I need 10s. I'm okay.
Wow.
And I have courage, so I'll stand there.
Okay. Do I risk it to keep shooting you, or do I just stay there?
I think risking it right now would be insane.
Why? Because I'm winning by
Because if I kill you, you don't win.
Then we tie.
Yeah,
But if I kill you, I win by 2.
I steal the win.
I also have
just use
other
the yeah, I was gonna say just do it with somebody else.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter if they die at this point. So
Yeah,
let's do it just for fun.
Sure. Yeah, there you go.
We're gonna activate them.
Yep.
And
you could just send them one at a time, and just template me, and hopefully put me down. I got 2 wounds, but
why would you do that? Wouldn't I just throw a smoke and then try to go without the sniper hitting me?
Because if you fail, I don't know if you fail the spec fire, I don't know if you can shoot more than once or intuitive fire, whatever it's called.
What I'm saying is walk closer to you in the smoke, and then I can have one of them pop out at a time.
Yeah, you could do that.
That's probably. I think that's the most efficient way because I don't think I can walk once there 4 and hit you.
Oh,
maybe I could.
You 100% could, yes.
Maybe I could. Let's try it. I don't like that monk anyway.
Sure.
And it sounds fun, and it's a good way to end the bat rep. So he's gonna walk out here. Mm-hmm. Where's the 4 on this? So he'll just scoot around and get right up to the edge of that. Arrows.
I will cast gun and gun.
Okay. I will cast splat.
Chain.
Oh, he's got 2 health though, right?
Chain. Right, he sure does.
So I'm not gonna be able to hit him, kill him in 1, but I do hit him.
So I'll shoot. I'm gonna shoot you out of cover. You know, Mim. I need 17. So the hits. The sniper needs some number. 12 will hit.
Okay.
Sure. So DA, PS5.
Dead.
Definitely dead.
And dead.
Definitely super dead. Okay, you hit me. PS7. I go to 10. I'm okay.
9. Gross.
So now with just chain rifles, I don't think you can kill me unless I somehow don't kill him with all the arrows.
Well, I would have to. I have 2 more guys.
Does Lang Kai have a chain rifle?
Yeah.
Oh, he does. Okay. For some reason, I thought he had like a multi rifle or something.
Is a chain rifle and a shotgun? I think.
There's a shotgun. That's what it is.
He's got some, that's what he used to have. I'm speaking in 4 words. Yeah, light shotgun.
Okay. Does he have a template?
He's got a chain rifle. Yeah.
Okay, he does have a chain.
I feel like I should get up and CC because that would.
If
be
you
fun.
get CC, you'll kill him.
I have 3 actions. I'd have to successfully throw smoke
And then just run.
and then double run. I think I could probably do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's try it. So I'm gonna try to throw smoke.
Sure.
Passes.
Did it.
There's smoke. Well, I would have had to walk first, but yeah, we'll go up to there so you can't see me.
Because if you poke out, you'll get sniped.
Yeah.
You could have spec fired.
I'm just gonna.
You could have just like threw it over the wall. You would have passed.
Okay. We'll just.
It's fine. You can say.
We'll pretend I did that.
We're in pretend land.
Then we'll activate Just Lane Kai.
Sure.
Just to rush through this because it doesn't matter. He's still a 4/4, which is unfortunate. Does he have Berserk? Yes. So he's gonna 4, just past the smoke marker.
Yes, sir.
Last order, we're gonna Berserk.
You can't see me. You gotta have last save for Berserk.
Do you?
Yeah.
Gross.
But you can bonk me.
I'll walk up and bonk you.
No.
What bonus does Berserk give me?
Usually gives you a plus to hit. Berserk is.
Doesn't it also make it not a?
It used to. It doesn't anymore.
Oh, okay.
But usually it's like Berserk plus whatever.
Got it.
But you get to double move it.
Okay. Do shooting, and I will try to explode you.
I will shoot you with the sniper, and he will shoot you with his heavy pistol.
Okay, let's do that first, and we'll see if he lives, and then you can
He's
explain to me
got
CCW because this will be the first time.
Okay. So this one, boom, definitely hit. You have Mim.
Mim 3.
Yeah, you don't have cover.
Okay.
So 2 saves, PS5. You're probably dead.
Probably dead.
Okay.
Probably dead.
You're gonna bonk.
Okay, how do we CCW?
So you're running in, so I get to use my my BS. I am subject to your martial arts, which he's martial arts level 3.
He is martial arts level 4.
Okay, so level 4 is -3 to me, +3 to you, and you get to roll 3 dice, keep 2.
sounds right.
3 dice, keep 2. And it's
And
against my shooting.
Okay. So you have to declare that as a reaction?
My reaction is shooting, for sure.
Okay.
You can shoot before you get to
And it's a face-to-face?
Correct. Because you get into
Because,
face.
right. And then I am rolling, I need a 26, which means that I crit on a 20 or a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6.
Correct.
Yeah. So I will roll 3.
I got 3.
I got 2 crits.
And a hit.
I can't keep that one. One's a.
Oh, because you're right. Yeah, right. Yeah, thank you.
It's a positive.
So it's explosive?
It's 2 with a positive twist. This is an explosive CCW. This is piss 8. Explosive, which means it's 3 saves per.
Yep. And you crit, so it's an extra
I crit twice.
2 dice. Yeah, so that's great. It's fine. Everything's fine.
So that's what? How many? 8?
It is in fact 8 saves. I
So
have
it's
armor
3,
3,
6, 7,
and you
yeah.
said your piss 5, 8. Piss 8. There's no way you're piss 8.
That's what it says.
There's no way he's piss 8.
That's what it says. Is that an PS? It lines up with that column.
It's right there.
That.
That right there. Piss 4. Why is your
It's-
phone so small?
It says exploding CCW. It says 8.
Don't worry about that.
Burst 1. What does that mean then?
I have no idea. It's just, I don't know, it's probably just some value put in, but his value is that.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's that's weird.
It's very tiny.
Okay, well it's 4.
So, 4 plus my 3, I need 7s, which just takes one. Take a boo-boo.
He's dead. He takes a wound.
Take a boo-boo.
He's dead?
I'm unconscious.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm dead. I passed
3.
2 of them.
2 of them. You explode so hard. I think you might actually take a couple other casualties for the bone fragments.
Flying across, right into the sniper's eyes. Oh, he was my friend!
That was the most epic way that game could have ended, and I think it ends up being 6 to 4? Does that sound right?
So, yeah.
No, 5 to 3.
End of the game, have an activated communications to console, so we both get 2. At the end of the game, control communications antenna, you got that one.
Yep.
So that'll give you 1, so you get 3. At the end of the game, control tech coffin, you get 3 for that. At the end of the game, have an active lieutenant, which we both get.
Oh, I thought they were worth 1 each. I didn't realize they had varying numbers of points.
Each one of these was worth 1. These were worth 1 at the end for controlling, but this one was worth 3.
Nice. So what did that put the total at?
So you got 2, 3, 6, 7 because of your lieutenant. And then I got 2 because I controlled this, but neither one of us controlled this one because we both turned into red
Right.
mist.
So 2 for that and then 1 for your lieutenant?
Yeah, I got 3. Sorry, yeah, 3 to 7.
Good game.
I bled the most. That means I am the victor.
I think that's true. So we made a pact before the game that because yesterday was my birthday that you would let me win. So I appreciate you following through.
Sure.
It ended up going in my favor, but really it was just because I had a coach who was telling me what to do the whole time, so I didn't embarrass myself on TV. That was the behind the scenes on that one. How'd you think the game went?
I thought it was good. It was pretty close.
Right up to the
all
end.
the way up to the end. Yeah.
Mhm.
I think you did pretty much everything you were supposed to. The Blue Wolf, while it was pretty unfavorable, if I could have total controlled it with a decent order pool, going into that Timbot at 6 isn't the best way to do it, but I couldn't see another way to really get rid of them.
Yeah.
Losing the Psycop to that blast, I think was a big swing. Otherwise, it would have kept a lot more control over the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, just not being able to get rid of the Blue Wolf was a big swing for you.
Yeah, he's a tough cookie. I do think like statistically you should have been able to get him to kind of dampen his threat earlier than you did. But the dice just went in my favor there. But that's always the risk. This is a game about risk mitigation, and sometimes it works, and sometimes it don't work.
Yep.
We talked about this off camera, but I feel like a lot of the scenarios in Infinity really favor going last. Because I just got to do like a whole bunch of dumb shenanigans that you would never do if your opponent still had an opportunity to go. But I was going last, and I was like, I know you're not going to be able to do anything about this, so I could do very suboptimal plays and risk things that I wouldn't otherwise just to swing the points in my favor. Do you think that's like a typical thing in Infinity? Is that kind of how it usually works?
Yeah, I think that it's one of the rare games where going second definitely has like a pretty... Like, you could see the advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Like, other games, like, let's just say, like, a Warhammer situation, a lot of times the advantage of going second has to be created through, like, the tournament comp, not necessarily the game itself.
Yeah.
While in Infinity, the scenarios are so intricately connected with the way the game is created that you kind of have to That's not like something you. It's not like an afterthought.
Right, and I think objectives are more of a focus in this game generally than most big war games like a game or something.
Because there's only one scenario where it's like, hey, murder each other, but there's also like even in that one they've changed it to where there's like, hey, there's classified decks, so you have to go like take a hostage or whatever.
Right.
So I think if you're gonna play Infinity, you have to always be objective focused. I think you were pretty objective focused the whole time.
I think that's one of the strengths of the game. I mean, my two favorite games are Malifaux and Infinity, and those are huge focuses in both those games, and I think that's why I like them, because it's not just run into the middle and roll dice and see what happens.
Yeah.
100%. But I do think it's interesting how, you're tempted to say you should go first because you can get the Alpha Strike and do the attrition so they don't have the orders, but having the opportunity to go last seems like such a huge deal, because you have to expose yourself to hold those points, and then I have the opportunity to just take you off those guys.
I think, obviously thinking back on it, like, I didn't know what you were going to bring, right? Like, I didn't know you were going to bring a Blue Wolf. If, let's just say, like, Octavia had maybe died, it might have been maybe a little different, because I could have had a better Alpha Strike. I think if it was easier, I could have gone and maybe picked off a few more things. Because if you're going to go first in this game, it's probably good to have a plan where you're going to be able to peel off a couple orders, or at least set yourself up in such a way where you're not going to lose orders.
Right. And just to remind me, do you reveal your list before or after you do the roll to determine who goes first?
You give a list once you're done deploying. So that you have no idea what's coming until.
So you have to make the decision of whether you're going first or not before you have any idea.
Correct.
That makes it tough.
You know their faction.
Yeah.
You do know their faction, but other than
that,
that, so that when you go into a game, the things you do know are your classifieds if you have the deck.
Right.
So you actually get to pick those before you pick list. Because when you go to a tournament format, there's usually a 2-list format.
Right.
So you'll be able to pick between 2 lists. So if you get like a bunch of hacker ones, like, oh, this one list doesn't have hackers, I'm gonna bring this one. Whatever.
Right.
But yeah, most of the time, if you get good enough at this game, you're gonna find the staples most of the time. Like if you go into White Co, Blue or White Banner or whatever one. I get those two mixed up all the time. But there probably is gonna be a Blue Wolf because the Blue Wolf is so good. It's a fantastic thing for its points. So it's good to like kind of expect it, but you never know. Some people do the Zanshi cores or whatever. But I mean, currently since N5 is so new, who knows?
Yeah,
right?
I know the Daofei was always a popular choice, but every time I've taken a Daofei in N4, obviously, he's just died and not done anything.
Yeah,
and I've always been like, well, that was 50 points that I. Whereas at least the Blue Wolf, if you're gonna kill him, you really gotta earn it.
Yeah. And it creates like a whole separate thing where now, since you have a tag, you have to worry about total controls.
That's true.
So one thing you probably learned, if nothing else, on this game is you got to know if somebody has a pitcher. If they have a pitcher, you got to stare.
Pitchers are huge. To be honest, I don't think I've ever faced a real hacking threat before, because most of the people I play with are relatively new, with one exception. So
and probably Ariadna.
So I play against Ariadna a bunch. So that's and they're grognards, so they don't do any of that.
They live on planet Mud.
But this was actually great because I want to play Corregidor, and I need my Jazz ability to do hacky stuff. So it's gonna be cool to get used to running hackerless.
And I think Corregidor is like excellent blue collar hacking. Like Jazz ability are fantastic.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like good hacking just in general. You got Morans.
And it's one of the more interesting aspects of the system. It's one of the more unique aspects of the system, and I think it's really interesting. It has a lot of dynamic things that can happen, and in the right matchups, obviously, it can be super, super good.
Oh, for 100%. And it's essentially magic. It's this game's systems of magic. I feel like in fantasy setting.
As a sci-fi guy, it pains me to someone call it magic.
Yeah, it hurts,
because it's not magic, but
it
serves a similar function.
Sure.
But it's more reined in because it only works on certain targets, which is good because it kind of has a more of a rock paper scissors type. Not exactly, but it's like a tags are a huge threat, but they're really weak to this particular counteroffensive. So I think it's really interesting. I think N5. The changes that they've made just from a kind of initial, we finished that game 30 seconds ago, so just from like an initial reaction, I think it's hard for me to remember the way that the saves work now, but that's because I got used to the bad way that doesn't make sense, and this is the way that makes sense, so I just need to get another couple games under my belt, and then I think I'll just be like, this is way better, and I'm happy, because I did a demo for somebody recently, and they could not understand how the saves work. And I was like, dude, I don't blame you. It's the only thing that works the other way.
Yeah,
everything is roll under, but the save was roll over. Like it was the whole thing. So I think those changes were a huge improvement. And I'm definitely looking forward to playing more of this. I appreciate you going through a lot of the rules with me and giving me a little tutorial. It was a ton of fun. And everybody make sure they go check out Arachne because it's a cool podcast that is mostly about Infinity, but it's slowly getting into some other stuff like Malfo and
there's a Malfo live play for Through the Breach.
Through the Breach, yeah, check that out for sure.
that.
For sure. It's pretty fun. And one of these days I'm going to finally have you on to play Through the Breach with me. We've been talking about it for a long time.
I'll play a Guild Loyalist.
I'll be a secret guild.
Secretly, I've been scheduling them on days you can't play so that you can't come be a guild loyalist. All right, well, until next time, that was some Infinity. Hopefully, we're gonna get some more of this going in my local area, and eventually, I'll get him to come back down to New York, and
I'll
we'll
definitely
play
be
something.
for sure.
Sweet. Say goodbye to the internet.
Bye, Internet!
Peace. I want to send a huge thank you to the extremely cool kids here on Patreon, the Steam Power Scoundrels, Dogmatize, and Devin. Thanks for watching.